Well, welcome back to the Hotel Orloff, ladies and gentlemen. It is a cold Thursday night here in Rural Retreat, Virginia. It is December the 12th. Tomorrow's Friday the 13th, ladies and gentlemen. Exciting day here. You got a full moon Sunday night. You got Christmas coming up. And doing a quick live stream tonight. I slipped. I'm drinking a Sprite. I think I can't hide that because you just saw the bottle. I said I'm not going to drink any more soft drinks. And I made a mistake. I did it tonight, but I'll be honest with you about my transgressions. But I've been trying to drink only unsweetened iced tea. But I just remembered that Sprite makes brighter holidays. Lyman is the reason. Every Christmas I think about that Sprite commercial from about 1978. Okay, so let's see here, man. Yesterday was December 11th. Okay. All right. Well, hey, we've got Myers says, yo, we've got some wonderful guests this evening lined up. We've got Kevin Johnson from Gotham City Comics. We haven't seen him in a while. I think he's in the wings here. Let's get him on. Hello there. What's
Can you
going
see me?
on, man? I see. And I saw that Meyer had posted a picture of General Ursus or General Aldo from Planet of the Apes on Instagram, and it had eyeballs in the sockets. So I guess that means he finally got his package, maybe.
Yeah, showed up today, he said.
Oh man, maybe he can come on and if he feels like it, and do an unboxing. But I hear you've got some great stuff in tonight to Gotham City Comics.
Yeah, these eyeballs are pretty cool. I need to go to the dollar store and see if they still sell them. There's probably just Halloween they sold these.
Maybe they have them on Amazon, bags of eyeballs you can buy.
It does look good, though, with it.
It does, yeah. The eye color doesn't match, but that's okay. He's like a cat with two different eye colors. My gosh. How many eyeballs you have laying around the store?
I only had one, so that was perfect.
Exactly.
You only needed one.
So what distributor's box showed up tonight that's provided you with joy? And you bought a collection too? Is that what I'm hearing?
I got the Monster Bash in.
Okay.
Hey,
Seems like
I've been
Famous
watching.
Monsters had a very similar cover to that. That's the Hands of Dr. Orlock or something. I forget what that movie's called.
I've been watching this all day today, over and over again.
What is it? I can't see. Make it up. Oh, Creature Commandos, is the third episode really good?
It's really short, and it's all about him.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't have nudity or none of
No,
that Gogol Bordello music.
no. It has different music. It has a different It had a different music, but it's I don't know if I like it or I don't like it.
Well, well, that's good. I was going to watch that as soon as this live stream ended. My wife's upstairs working, and we
I
just
was
had supper.
putting together Missing Mars's package.
Oh my God.
I
Oh,
gave him two.
okay.
I gave him two of these because I had doubles. Look,
Oh, okay. Is that are these for sale?
yeah, I figured you
Uh,
might want to.
yes, I would love that Quincy. I've never even heard of it. Have you ever
Look at
heard
they
of?
selling.
Awesome.
Why are they selling aspirin?
Because their music is so bad that it's giving people headaches.
Yeah, you got to understand that
Yeah,
that
it's an
cornball
angle. It's a
humor.
hustle. It's a
I didn't know they
hustle.
were bad.
They
I didn't know they
know
were
that
bad
they know that
musicians.
they're a bad band, so they've set up an aspirin stand next to their terrible music to make money, make a
Yeah,
profit.
maybe Gogol Bordello should do that.
That's how they do it on the street.
So these are King. Yeah, that does look like 70s. That ad on the left. What's the date? 77. I guess I wasn't aware. Do these have any collector value? They look really cool, but I didn't know
Yeah,
King
they probably do.
came back at that time period to do. I didn't know that. Yeah, man. So, what's the story on the purchase of these books?
They were in with some '90s books,
Oh,
so
okay.
I took these and I passed on the '90s books.
I
That's
bet
all.
that made the guy completely confused. He probably thought the '90s books were like the.
He was an older guy, and he called me. I was a kid to him. I was a little kid to him.
How old?
He was probably in the '70s or '80s, maybe.
Oh shit! Why was he buying books in the '90s? What
No,
did
these
they?
weren't his. He
Oh,
probably got these out of a guy's garage. He said he's selling them for a friend.
oh, okay.
He
The
had no
friend that he
idea.
has buried under the floorboards.
Yeah, or a
This guy,
storage unit or a
this older
rental.
guy, he wasn't a comic guy. He knew nothing about comics.
Friend that's dissolving in a barrel.
Yeah, that he
No, he was a
evicted.
nice guy. He was a nice guy.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm
Just
just,
kidding.
that's my
We're just
sense of
kidding.
humor.
This is one of your customers. What the fuck am I talking about? Anyway, this is some good stuff.
Yeah, that's great, man. Yeah, if
Yeah,
you
this
could
Prince
put those two in
Valiant
my
and the
pile,
Prince is really
God
cool.
damn, man. Oh wow, I had no idea 1977 shit like this was being published. It wasn't being distributed anywhere. That's for sure. King feature these books weren't anywhere.
So are these reprints? Is this Alex Raymond? Is that who did this?
Well, Prince Valiant would be. Wait, is this Prince Valiant?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it has
That's
flash
Hal
forward in the back.
Foster is. Yeah, but Hal Foster and Alex Raymond are very similar. Both masters. Man, yeah, this is. Well, they were the King Features is newspaper syndicate, and they own these characters, and every so often they're trying to do something with them right now. They've got a Flash Gordon comic that started a few months ago. That yeah, I've seen that on Instagram. That ad there. I think I posted it. I don't remember where I stole it from.
See,
The
this one
Phantom
has.
looked like a girl. The Phantom. Look at the Phantom's face on the back cover. Doesn't he look like a girl?
No,
Down,
he's
down, down a little bit.
oh,
No, oh,
Phantom,
that is a girl. There's a girl Phantom. I guess I didn't know that.
yeah.
Girl Phantom.
I didn't know that either.
That's
It's funny that her name is Girl Phantom.
yeah. It's very.
But she couldn't be Phantom Girl because it's too much like Phantom Lady. Is that right?
I don't know. Last Frontier. Have you ever seen these King Features books from '77?
So I had doubles of all these right here.
Oh, okay. Well, let the ones that you have doubles of. I'd like a copy. I don't know, Meyer. Are you interested?
I figured I could put them in a Missing Mars box
Oh,
because
oh, okay. Well, then if he's already paid, then give him. But I just
unless
Hey,
he's
if
on
no.
here, if he's on here and he tells me he doesn't want them, then I'll take them out.
Oh, okay.
you
Well,
have an extra Monster Bash, I'll take one of those.
Yeah, I have 5.
Yeah,
5.
okay. So yeah, let's start divvying up everything. I want a Monster Bash. Meyer wants a Monster Bash. Maybe Missing Mars would want. I don't know if he likes magazines or just
I kind of like
comics.
these because these smell good. These
Yeah, yeah.
smell like old comics.
How many did you get of these King Features books?
I don't know. Let's keep looking through them. This one has Felix.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
I don't know
Let's
who
just
Tim Tyler is though.
that was an old comic strip. I know it more from a movie serial based on this. Yeah, that's something you have to be like close to 100 to remember, unless. Yeah, I know that they were doing Pop King Features was doing Popeye for a while.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I'd sure like the one with the ghost on the cover. And it's like there are no ads in it, or are there? They're all ads for King Features.
This is an
Yeah,
odd
that's like
collection.
only house ads, huh?
Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, it's beautiful. Look
Here's
at
little.
this old stuff, man. It looks like a golden age comic. It's then you're confronted by these 1970s ads that are so blatantly 70s, but amazing. Who the hell knew they were doing this? I would have thought that I would know of something like this being done.
Yeah, I never
It,
saw this.
yeah, everything's like weird now. Like discovering this existed. I'm discovering.
Wow.
Oh
There's this
wow! Look at that. Oh yes, I gotta have that one.
Looks like a kid drew a goatee and a mustache on it. Or
Is it all throughout the comic or just on the? It's okay. Hope if it's not all throughout the comic. Yeah,
this kid didn't know it was a girl, huh? He drew a mustache on her.
I think he's just trying to be funny. Is that horse like rolling his eyes? It looks like he's looking up. Oh shit! What
Yeah.
kind of comic am I in?
Who's drawing
Hendrick
it?
looks like a villain there, like he's burning someone to death. These are really neat looking comics. Oh my god. It's that next one looks great. So he didn't draw all throughout the comic.
I didn't see anything.
Oh yeah, I remember this '70s comic strip. So they were exploiting their current uh, newspaper comic strips in their classic comic strips. Is what King was doing.
He did the connect the dot.
Yeah, he did a masterful job too.
What did he draw right here?
I don't know. A wound? Maybe it's a piercing, or maybe it's supposed. I don't know.
Today I got to the gas station
Uh huh.
before they had sold out of all of the breakfast burritos and the burritos. Like they've got a little miniature deli that cooks food, but it'll all be sold out, right? By it's the same in your town probably too. By like 10 or 10:30 in the morning, all the good stuff is gone or it's all
Yeah.
completely sold out. Anyway, I got there early enough today. So I got this brisket monster burrito and
Yeah.
talk about like just a belly bomb. I don't know what this is going to do to me, but it's a giant tortilla, and inside all it is brisket, their homemade refried beans, cheese, and French fries, and it's amazingly fucking delicious. It's amazingly delicious, but I could feel it like it's just complete. As soon as I ate half of it, my entire metabolism slowed down. Like I can barely move. I'm just moving very slowly. The whole day I've been moving slowly.
Becoming a real American. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
consuming. I would never eat like this in San Francisco. I haven't eaten something like that in 15 years.
yeah. That's another great comic. I honestly would like the whole stack, and the duplicates missing Mars can get, or
Yeah.
hopefully, are there triplicates of some of them? I hope.
Yeah, I'll take any. I'll
No,
take anything. I'll take any of the droppings of the
Oh
anything that's got
shit!
this is
the
the last
bottom of the
one.
bird cage. Anything at the bottom of the bird cage.
That's the
I
last
got
what?
such a. I got that package today, and I got such a dopamine rush. You know what I mean? So there's something about masks. So old comics, if it's something I'm really waiting for, I can get a real dopamine hit off it. But these masks today, I'm still kind of like
Yeah, I can't wait to
riding
see
high off
those. I want to see all of hit what Kevin got, then I'll see what all of you got that you got.
Oh, you've seen it all before, but you can take a look at it. The eyeballs, I got 4 eyeballs today, and they work so good, you guys. They work so good, man.
Yeah.
They kind of transform a mask, and they can add some character to a mask.
Oh wow, I love it, man. This is great.
That's cool. It's a voodoo kit. It's
Yeah,
Popeye.
yeah, yeah. The sea hag.
I need to make a poster of this before I send it to you.
Yeah, that would look good on a wall. So you only got one of that one?
Yeah, that's it. That was all of them.
That was all of them?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And these were the doubles. Those three.
Hey, I started reading that new Creep Show comic. It's called Creep Show #3. It's the one with the McFarlane cover, that I got today
Oh
from you.
yeah, the
It's
variant cover story.
yeah,
That's good.
I'm really liking it. Yeah, I mean, I'm really liking it so far.
Yeah, I that's gonna be
And
on
at
my
the
next
same
batch.
time, I kind of enjoy reading stuff that I'm expecting to be bad. So I found out that this new Batman Hush. So this is really just Justice League Unlimited, but it's issue #1. It's a new story, and it's written by that guy Mark Waid that I think I'm not supposed to like, and so I'm looking forward to reading it. I'm looking forward to reading how bad it is or something. I'm gonna
Well,
look at the masks real quick
yeah,
because I might not.
hold on one second, Meyer. What were the what was under the duplicates? Was that was there a old Spider-Man comic? What was that?
It was a Marvel Tales.
Oh, Marvel Tales. Okay. Um, so they're the ones that are in that duplicate stack are also in my stack.
Yes, those three. Yeah.
Were there two of the one with Phantom Girl Phantom?
No, I only had one of those. I had two of this Quincy selling aspirin, two of these Prince Valiant, two of these Tim Towers
Oh,
left.
okay. Oh, I see. Oh, it's the Marvel Tales from that time period. Okay, cool. And so you had the Monster Bash, and you said there was a book from what are what what you said there was a book from the Monster Bash guy?
Oh yeah, I'll show it to you. Here's the new Monster Bash.
Yeah.
You guys each want one?
Yeah, I'll take
Yes.
one.
Who wouldn't want that? Do you know that movie, Meyer? That's is that
The hands
Dr.
of Orloff.
Orlock?
Yeah, the hands of Orloff. I only know it just from a still, just from the still
Yeah.
that was inside of my old monster hardback book that I had as a kid. I just looked at the still over and over and over
But
again.
wasn't there a
Never seen the
cover
movie.
almost identical to that on Famous Monsters itself
Yeah, I think
from
so.
the mid 70s? Yeah, damn. I can't wait to see Myers. Uh, yeah, it's just it's like Famous Monsters but intelligently written, and not a bunch of puns and on slick paper. It's so it's I I mean, Famous Monsters is wonderful, but if you actually tried to read it, it was so, oh my God.
Yeah, I thought it was lame when I was 12.
Yeah.
I
And
was over it. I looked at the picture still, and I still, but it was you couldn't help but read the stuff, the puns, because it was really large font, and he really thought he was funny, and he really wasn't. But
yeah, he wasn't
there was
funny.
still
Yeah,
some charm
I've
to it.
known these intellectual
Oh, you
science
know what?
fiction people that think
Funny,
they're
but
funny and they're not. And
right.
you know, he's
Funny.
one of those
This is
guys.
funny. Is that this is just a coincidence? Look,
Oh my gosh, on your shirt, yeah.
love the look on his face in this picture. Why can't I get it on frame? He looks pissed or bored,
Yeah.
right? No, there it is. Look at that. Teen. That's
Yeah.
the Teen Frankenstein that this
Yeah,
man said.
that's the I think that's the origin of the shock monster right there.
Yeah.
What were they advertising? The Munster House there on the last page?
Oh, the witch's diorama. You could back in it
Oh, they
close.
make a
Oh,
diorama
shit.
for the witch. I've
Right.
never had the witch model kit. It's in a smaller scale, if you've ever seen one in person. And I think it would be a bitch to paint. There's a lot of detail on it. Like that, these ads are right out of Warren. They look so authentic. I wonder how many people are behind this. This is from Warrant, right? Is that, am I correct?
Not that I'm aware of.
I thought it came from the same company that made Vampirus Carmilla and
I just know the guy Ron. He writes
okay,
this magazine. Let's see. Ron Adams is the guy I talked to.
okay.
He's the
Yeah, I'm just
publisher, editor.
okay, and then he's got his wife clearly or someone related to him because it says Ursula Adams. I'm just wondering how many people work for this. And I
He does the
think,
proofreading. Tom Weaver, special contributions, and
yeah,
Ted is the layout. And
the
then we have a bunch
layout's
of
really good. He does a good job.
we have all these writers right here.
Okay.
One, two, three, four, five, six. So Ron Adams and five other guys writing it.
Yeah, there's a lot of duplication of the names, you notice.
One,
Yeah.
two, four guys supplying the photos.
So it looks like it's a group of friends, really just a handful of people that probably put this out. I could have sworn, aren't there ads for Vampires Carmilla in the back of it, or am I wrong? Or maybe there's ads in Vampires Carmilla for Monster Bash. Maybe that's why I think they're somehow related. Oh my
So
God, something great's about to be unearthed. I see something
that's an old.
fantastic.
These are all, what you're gonna see is older issues. Because when I put in an order, I have to
Oh,
order 10. I have to order 10 or more. So I usually order
okay.
five new ones, and then I order five back issues.
Oh, damn, that's great. Is that for your own collection?
That's 45. No, I order all the ones that based on covers because these sell in the store.
I would love that one. That's a
You
beautiful
probably already
cover.
have this one
I do not.
because I order this one every time I get back issues.
Well, I never got that one. That's I love the colors and everything on that. That's that's great. Man, this is a good magazine. Oh, that's nice too. If I could get the two,
Hey,
oh you're
I've got to go. I'm talking to my son, and
oh
my
no,
connection's breaking up. I have to just have
Come,
to take a phone
come
call.
back on and show the masks in a little bit.
could you?
Oh, I kind of showed him already, but I can show him again when if I can come back. If I come back when I come back,
Yeah,
I'll show
please
him.
do. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you.
Oh no, worries. No, I've just got to go. I just got a
Oh,
call.
oh, all
So
right, cool. Take care.
let
Man.
That's the second issue.
Oh, is it? Do they charge cover price for these or extra?
I get a discount so I can charge cover price still.
Oh, okay.
This
What
is
was the?
special, issue
Oh, you
five
got
special.
How many did you get with the creature on the cover?
That's the only thing that sells, so that's the only ones I buy.
So, how many? Is it 4 or 5?
Oh, I just found out that um, Image is doing the Mummy next for their comic series.
Okay. Oh
So
shit!
Mummy will
Alex
be coming.
Jones is playing Who music, and it's going to get me a copyright claim
These are
again.
the books. I wanted to read this so bad.
Oh, yes. Do you have more than one copy of that?
That's Ron right there.
Yes.
He's reading a comic on the cover. Monsters, music, and comic books.
Oh man, that's everything. What is this? What does this book cost?
Regularly it's 40, but he's offering it for 30 right now.
So, so what can you sell it for?
You can buy it from me for 30.
Okay, yeah, I'd love to have a copy of that, and I don't want to hog all those creature covers, but I definitely want that first one. I was freaking out over.
This thing is really cool.
Well, let's both read through that. I'm not going to be able to order it till like the 20th, I think, is what I've been told. But if you could hold, I think maybe we could bring him on the show and interview him like we did the lady whose husband designed the Star Wars ships, because this is someone that I think we can relate to. Uh, and what do you think of that idea, bringing him on?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
think he?
he even put a cherry chain candy in there.
Boy, I never heard of that. I didn't know that existed.
It's something that they'll never bring back, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. Charlie Chan was a genius and very intelligent. I guess the stereotypical accent is what makes him offensive because he was like Sherlock Holmes. He was very smart.
Oh, this is everything: blasters,
Yeah,
sparklers, snakes,
yeah. He's
firecrackers.
yeah.
Does
I need to find out more about this guy. Yeah, he's into everything. Everything that's good. This is a kindred spirit.
oh, look at that same picture we just saw a second ago.
Yeah. Damn. I love it. You've talked with him on the phone?
No, just through email.
Um, well, hold on. Based on the cover, let me try to get a sense of his age. I would say this guy's probably in his 70. I don't know, man. Uh,
Probably says in here.
uh, I don't think if he doesn't look like he looks like he's more my older brother's generation. Uh,
Okay, here's a picture of his cousin and him reading a stash of comics, and Ron holding his new copy of Famous Monsters of Philman 56,
uh,
Summertime at the Park, Pennsylvania in 69. That's him in 69.
and how old did he say he was? 7?
No, he didn't say. He just, that's him when he
Okay, well
was.
they look like they're about 10 years old, so they're probably born about 1959, so they're in their mid 60s. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's why there's nothing about Freddy Krueger and Pinhead and all this modern stuff in here. It's all the classic stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Boy's
Oh
life in the 20th century, monster movies, music, radio, comics, television, drive-ins, holidays, summers, Christmas markets,
yeah.
fantasy lights, Halloween, theaters, candy, friends and family.
Yeah, this is what I want my channel to be, is that, and not just a bunch of comic book talk. Comic books are great, but I want but man does not live by comic books alone, and I want it to be more, yeah, about music and monsters and everything.
I want everything
Yeah,
on the shelf.
yeah, this is what, yeah. See, I can't tell when you hold that up to the camera if you're showing me your store, but you're actually showing the back of a book. But with my eyesight, I think you're just pointing at the shelves in your store. Has this guy seen your store? I wonder.
He might have, because he knows my store. I mean, he sends the stuff to the store.
I know, but I mean, I don't know if he's ever seen a video of the interior of your store. He, you know, I would think he'd do a feature about your store in this magazine. I would if I did this magazine. Um, okay, so I want that book, and I could I see the different covers of the mag? Are you sure these aren't bought for your collection?
These?
These are
No.
these are for
Every time
customers.
yeah, every time I do an order, I always reorder these.
Okay, so what is the cover price on these?
This one's 9. It's a special. This one's 7.
Uh, that one there I'd like with the lipstick looking. What does
That
it
one,
cost?
that one's 9.
Okay, I'd like that one. And they're all great, but I can't. God damn, how is this even possible? And that one, I definitely want that one. That one looks very vintage, like Famous Monsters. Meyer says, I'm going to get dinner and watch some football. We'll probably be back in an hour or so. That's cool. That'll probably be about yeah. As soon as you come back, you'll be the finale of the show, and then I'll go and lay down, man. It's so cold here, man, but it's not cold in the house, but outside, it's pretty cold.
Which one
So
do
the
you
new
like?
monster, I want the new Monster Bash, that that red one, yeah, and the white one, and that book, man, that book, God. Well, that Curse of the Demon's great too, but be I gotta be calm, man, because you can get more of these, right? Um,
Yeah.
what else came in today? Anything else?
I mean, these are from 2011 and they're still available.
Yeah, that's because people are stupid. It's like in a perfect world, these would all sell out. Now that Trump's back in office, maybe people can enjoy monsters again. Hey, how do you get a copy of Time magazine? Do they even publish a print version anymore?
Are they putting them on the cover?
He's the Time. It used to be Man of the Year, but now it's Person of the Year. Yeah, they got Trump. He's been named Person of the Year. Of course, the liberals say, well, Hitler was named Person of the Year, well, Man of the Year back in the 30s, because Time it's not really supposed to be the greatest person of the year necessarily. It's the one that was the most newsworthy of the year. So, which is why they made Hitler the man of the year in whatever year that was in the 30s before we got involved in the war. Oh my God. Hey, did the creatures stay up after you uh,
Yeah. After I fixed them, yeah.
unburned him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's. I have him sitting perfectly right now.
They look like perfect students sitting there listening to the teacher. Now, Dracula could benefit from eyeballs, I think.
Yeah, I think Kong could too.
Yeah, that flat face makes me laugh.
He could use s- some shapening maybe.
Is that the way he came, or has he become misshapen?
I don't know.
I like the way he is. I
Yeah, I kind of like him like that too.
it's that's neat. Well, how did today? So that's all the new stuff. How did today go? Did you have any interesting customers?
Yeah, we had our regular viewer was here today.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, yeah, he was here. He got a copy of the new Monster Bash.
Oh, okay.
He was the first one to get it off the. First one to get one before anybody.
Was that just coincidence, or did he know it was coming in?
No, he didn't. I didn't even know it was coming in today.
So, what was the bestseller of?
Oh, and he saw me showing that Dracula model kit, that dragster. Remember last
Uh-huh.
night we were down here looking at it,
Yeah, yeah.
so I told him that.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so these are the things I'm reading tonight.
Oh, okay. What is the book there on
This
top?
another comic shop owner in the area. He uh he wanted me to read this.
Oh, it looks like a similar themed book to the other one.
Yeah,
Okay.
he says he buys them anytime he sees them and then gives them to his friends.
Huh.
I'm gonna put them by the door so I don't forget them.
Oh, yeah. Did you ever decide if you're going to sell that Batmobile that was partly broken, or you're going to keep it?
I was just looking at it today. I think I want to keep it
Okay, that's cool.
because I don't think I'll ever be able to paint one that good.
Yeah.
Right here, we're looking at it today.
Oh, that does look good. That does look good.
Yeah, and he's a model builder, and I showed it to him, and he said that looks good too. He said usually those windshields and stuff get glue all over them and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. When someone like me builds, I'm sure. So it looks like what Creature Commandos is going to do is have an episode of each person's origin going forward. You think? Because they did
Uh,
Bride of Frankenstein in the second episode, and they're doing
I don't know.
GI Combat.
There might, because yeah, it happens pretty. It's pretty unexpected. You'd think it would. I don't want to spoil it,
Okay,
but
yeah, I'm gonna watch it in a little bit.
I didn't think there might not be other origins. It might just keep move on.
Um, yeah, well, if they do two in a row, I have a feeling they're gonna do each individual one.
Oh, who was the? Oh yeah, they did do the bride's.
Yeah, the Bride's origin, and now GI Robot, and it'll probably be the creature from the Black Lagoon Girl. And how
Uh,
many? Wait, how many episodes did they put out tonight?
just one, and it's really
Oh,
short. It seems like it's about 10 minutes.
seriously?
Yeah.
What is the actual? Does it show the actual length?
Let me see.
That's weird to do that.
I swear I've put it on like I've seen it like 20 times today.
You sure it's not just so good that it seemed like 10 minutes? That
No,
seems
because
really.
I've been a little busy today, so I haven't even sat down and watched it and all at once.
Well, did you hear they're Trump's putting Carrie Lake in charge of like the Voice of America?
I did see that she's in the news right now.
I
It's
don't.
where does it say the time? Oh, I guess that's I'm up to the 17-minute mark. Is that what that means?
Okay. Yeah, don't
There's
show
another
too
four
much of the
minutes.
image.
So it's like 20 minutes.
Oh,
Like
okay, I
21
get it.
minutes.
All right.
I
Well,
thought they were a half hour, but it's short of a half hour.
yeah, that's a length so that commercials could be put into it. at some later date. Um, hey, Drew, what's up? Oh my gosh. Ugh. How bad were the 1990s comics that were brought in?
Well, they were pretty.
The same old shit.
Yeah, they were pretty bad. Superman, and then like Bloodshot and all that stuff.
Death of Superman, probably.
No, it was that blue one, that die cut blue cover.
I don't know. I tried to not pay attention during that time period when Superman had a mullet and all that. Um,
Yeah, as soon as I get those new masks, I got to make more room.
what masks are coming in?
I have two from the guy from your town,
Oh yeah, right.
and I have two from another guy who's pretty. I think he's pretty famous.
Okay, so when you get those masks in, we need to have that guy come on the show. We need to get this Monster Bash guy, Ron Adams, on. We need to get the
Uh,
guys that do the monster chat board and radio station on.
hmm
Um,
Maybe we should get a dinosaur, or not dinosaur Dracula, Dark Ride Dracula.
yes, I'd like to. I just I don't want. It seems like I mentioned it to him once in a message, but I don't want to hound people. But see,
There's
uh,
some Christmas cards going out to a lot of people that are in the show here with you.
oh, you did?
So if you're a regular on the show, you're going to be getting a Christmas card soon.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I just filled out all the addresses.
Probably be the only Christmas card we get. Yeah. I lost. My family doesn't exist anymore. The only brother I've got, I don't. I used to get cards from him, but I don't even know where he's at now. Um,
Yeah, I have one. I got one right here, but I don't want to. I don't want to spoil it. I'll turn it around. I don't want to spoil it. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good card. Uh, what else was I going to show you guys?
well, maybe there's going to be a new wonderful golden age with all these new monster magazines and facsimiles, and I don't know what's. There seems to be, what's going to happen with our country with Trump coming in. With I think what else is good. The Geiger books. This dog has gone mad.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. I got to read that.
What?
Creep. I want to read Creep Show and EC Suspense Stories tonight.
Oh, the Shiver one. Yeah.
Shiver and Creep Show.
Usually you get those damn things a week early so you can show off to those people on Facebook, and this time you got it late.
I quit reviewing them because I don't think that was.
Those people are assholes anyway.
But I was helping because it was reminding people that they need to go to their store, pick it up.
Yeah. It's like, well, how can you have them early? They were all just a bunch of pricks.
Yeah, it's the only benefits I get for a comic shop.
What was the
Yeah,
best thing that ever walked into your store as far as the best comic that someone ever brought in?
I can't remember. I've had an early Spider-Man, like issue 1 or 2.
You can't remember if it was one or two.
Yeah, it was an early one.
Yeah. Man.
Actually, I sold it at the post office
How's that to a mailman?
to another comic dealer I saw at the post office.
Oh, yeah. What did you just happen to have it with you?
Uh huh.
Yeah, I've got
But
this Attack of the Crab Monsters insert, little skinny poster. Um, and my friend had it autographed by Roger Corman because he was coming out of a liquor store in LA right at the same time Roger Corman was leaving the liquor store. And he said,
yeah,
"Hey," and he
I
happened to
remember.
have the poster in the back of the seat of his car and had him sign it. And then he later sold it to me. So it has the provenance. So that, yeah. But sometimes it's good just to have things with you. You never know when you're going to meet the person that created it or someone that might want to buy it, I guess.
Well, you know what's really cool if you have photo paper. Just carry photo paper with you,
Yeah.
and you can have anybody sign it, and then you could laser print over the Sharpie later.
Oh, okay. Yes, I understand. The problem I have is sometimes I've gotten autographs from celebrities and they print the photos really cheaply. And then you have an autograph photo, and all of a sudden the picture of the person starts to fade away. The autograph stays there, but and then it's like, what do you do? Do you just cut out the part that they signed and frame and mat it with a picture that was left in the whatever the fixing solution long enough? Because you know when
You know what I
photographs are uh,
you know what I found out was the best way because even a black Sharpie over time, it starts to kind of like a tattoo does. If you have a tattoo, it starts with a fine tip line, right, and then it expands over time.
oh yeah. Ugh.
You seen that? Have you ever seen that happen? Where it kind of,
Yeah.
what is that called? It like bleeds into it, and it starts
Yeah.
getting.
Well,
It'll get fatter, you know.
I have two. What I did is when I have photographs start to go bad, I quickly make a photocopy of it and frame the photocopy. I had to do that with a autograph picture of Gene Summers, the rockabilly guy, and two framed pictures of damn it, two pictures of Betty Page that were signed to me, and so but then the pictures of her started to disappear. Irish McCullough also I have a couple pictures of her that are signed that are damn man, this dog is getting frisky. God damn man.
So I found the black Sharpie starts to turn brown over time too.
What is the matter with you, man?
Have you
What
ever
is the
noticed
matter?
that?
Yeah, it can happen.
Because our Sharpie's acid free,
I don't know.
I don't think they are.
I just have them sign it with a crayon, man.
No, I was going to tell you, this is what I do. I started doing this maybe a decade ago. I always just have the person sign it. If it's a poster, if it's a comic, I have them sign it in a pencil.
Oh, okay.
It
Yeah,
lasts it lasts forever unless you erase it, and you can erase it. It's not permanent.
yeah. Well, yeah. Um, Remind me to show you sometime. This friend of mine was at a convention with with.
That dog must have had some of that Burt Ward
She
cereal.
she just had a whole can of it, man. She normally doesn't eat that much of it, man.
Yeah, my dogs fight over that stuff.
Um, um, uh,
Oh, you know what's cool? Look at this. I just noticed this.
God damn it, motherfucker! How much is that Spider-Man 100? I forget.
The same as it's on the side of the arcade cabinet.
Yeah, it is. Just a goddamn motherfucker. It is. How about that? What's wrong, man? Fucking son of a bitch.
I wonder if this cabinet used to be that red and it just was in the window maybe and got faded.
I don't know. Is the same image on both sides of the machine?
You have to tell me because I can't see over there. Can you see it?
Yeah, yeah, it is. I can't tell. Hold on, let me see it again. It's probably okay. I don't think. Yeah, it. That's something else. Yeah, unfortunately, they got Venom on there. I don't accept him as a. Okay.
It's the same exact image.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, what were you selling that 100 for?
So there's a one of my customers. He brought in his 100.
Oh, that's right. He was wanting to swap for it.
Yeah, so he's selling his for 100, and when I sell it for him, then he's gonna give me 200 for this one.
All right, so that's on hold. So basically, it's being sold for 300,
No, 200.
200. Oh, okay. Oh, I follow.
Yeah.
So the one you still got is the first Mary Jane, or did you sell that one?
It's here. I'm gonna go through them right now and price them and take the ones out that you're getting.
Oh yeah, good.
Then I
Because
can
I
go.
help me remember which ones I'm getting. Okay, so why don't you tell the prices of these again for people
Yeah,
watching?
yeah, we'll do that. This one's $100. That
Yeah,
one's already
that's one I
paid.
have. The last one you just pulled was that. What was that last one? Was that
I
one?
think that one's on your hold pile.
Oh, okay, right.
I'm just going through and taping these shut first.
Okay.
I finally got Silver Age bags. I don't usually carry them because nobody has Silver Age.
Yeah, but all modern comics fit in a Silver Age bag.
They do, but I don't like how it moves around in there,
Oh, you don't?
and it fits tighter in the slots and bins over here.
Yeah, that's the one I
This
have.
one's in your pile. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was in your pile, right? Yeah.
What do you have that graded at?
That Tales to Astonish.
Yeah.
Let's see. 891. No, it's yeah, 91. So I want to get these sold before or out just hopefully by Christmas so that I can get this new stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to get the rest of them, but that $150 one that may be January before I can get that one.
Oh, there it is. I have your name on it. It's a 7.5 for 150.
Yeah. Yeah, 7.5 is pretty pretty high for those books
Yeah, here's the
because they were
first.
read by normal people, kids.
They haven't put Abomination in any movies yet or anything.
Yeah, he was in the first of the. He was in the Hulk movie with Ed Norton, but it
Oh
didn't
yeah,
look like Abomination. But
yeah.
it was the Abomination, and they were trying to introduce the leader in that movie too, but they never went forward with it. Marvel doesn't care to do standalone Hulk movies because they don't own exclusive rights to the character. They share it with some other
Yeah.
studio, and
Sony,
kind of like Spider-Man. Yeah.
just like
So
all
they
the
don't they
Spider-Man.
don't do Hulk movies, and then as soon as they introduce a satisfactory Hulk, they completely emasculate him and make him Professor Hulk. And
Well, it's good that Marvel doesn't own Hulk or Spider-Man because they would have killed him by now. They would have ruined him.
yeah, yeah, yeah. They already ruined him by having his presence in that terrible piece of shit
That's all they
She-Hulk
do.
TV
Is they just take
series.
a property and they bury it. They kill it.
They've destroyed everything. They had it going great, and then they destroyed everything and everything. That was like the highlight of my year. The new Marvel movie came out. I was so excited, and then it just all went to shit. All
I
part of
remember
their
people were so happy and they had everything planned out for the next 15 years, and people were so happy. And I remember talking to old people, and they were like, I mean, old people in their 80s and 70s, and they were so happy they were going to get to
yeah,
see these movies in their lifetime.
yeah, and then just all went to shit.
All right, I
Unbelievable.
think this one's in your pile.
Yes, it is. I have things written down in my
I have it
pocket.
right here. Everything's right here.
Oh,
That
okay.
one we're saying that one is a 5.0 for $65.
Which one?
That Amazing Spider-Man 48.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. For some reason, I was thinking it was 40, but no, that's the number. The price is. It's okay.
It's
Yeah.
number
Right.
48 for 65.
Right. Right. I had everything backwards. Right.
I'm gonna make this easy. I'm gonna price them and then put them in your pile.
Yeah. But if you
Um,
if you if you don't mind, put the price tag on the back. If like if you're gonna put it on a sticker on the back, I don't mind on the back. That way, I can keep it in the same bag.
all right, I put it on the back. This one is really high grade. It might be
Boy,
higher than I'm asking for it, but I think it's worth it.
I wish I could get that, but I'm not gonna be able to do it unless I bought it over time. Like, it's just
I
I
think
don't
it's
know.
better than I think it's better than a 8.0.
It looks brand new. Honest to God, it looks brand new.
Honestly, the old Mylar is in worse condition than the book. So that little scuff right there is on the old Mylar. Look,
Oh, is it?
yeah,
Oh, wow. Um,
yeah, that scuff's on the Mylar. It's not on the book. Yeah, here.
but you need to sell them quick in order to buy the other stuff, right?
I'd like her to keep bringing me stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I say,
But
"Oh, I can't get it this time," then she's just gonna start going somewhere else.
but you need to sell these to have money to buy the next amount. Is that what you're saying?
Would be nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to not to have to dip too much in my bank account. Yeah.
Yeah. Has there been interest in that first Mary Jane one there?
None of these have even hit the store. None of these are even on the shelf or anywhere.
Okay.
Actually, I didn't even post pictures or anything of this.
I mean, if it was bought over, well, do you do layaway where people pay a little
Yeah.
bit each month?
Yeah. That's.
What
I
would be a fair amount for that book per month?
I like people putting half down and then taking a couple months to pay it off.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yikes.
Let's keep going.
Oh, that
78.
that's a good one. What is that selling for?
Let's see, I have this one for same condition at 8.0, probably probably a lot better for 200.
Oh yeah.
It's brand new.
Yeah.
There's no spine ticks. It's a good idea putting the price on the back.
Yeah, because it just looks better. Um, it might be a general good thing for the store. I don't know. Because people are going to have to take the book all the way out to inspect the condition, and
For old stuff like this, it's probably a good idea, but not new books.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tales to
That
Astonish.
is that one of mine, or do I already have that one? It's
You
not.
have this with the torn back cover.
Oh, that's an important one. That's the first
Yeah,
what?
First Abomination.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It's a 7.0 or higher. I'm trying to get 200 for this.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's after 6.
Oh, you're closed.
I think I'm gonna lock the door. Second. Is the drone stuff still happening?
What's going on with the drone? I saw like a picture of some bunch of white lights in the sky or something. I know they've been planning to do some kind of UFO revelation to try to shock the public whenever they got desperate enough.
Do
I
you
mean,
guys
there were
remember when the first drone was like ever seen?
I I don't know.
I remember the first time I heard the term drone and saw one for the first time. It was probably like, I don't know, 15 years ago, maybe.
Yeah,
That sound right? But there was a. Remember when YouTube used to be all UFO stuff on it?
yeah,
You remember that?
yeah. I remember. Yeah.
I was watching YouTube and this guy, he was freaking out. He thought aliens were coming and they had landed in his backyard, and he
Mhm.
found this thing, or he thought it was the government following him or tracking him because a drone crashed in his yard, and nobody had ever seen a drone this time. And he was freaking out, and he was like, he thought, the men in black were gonna be at his door. Yeah, just because a drone crashed, and it was crazy because I'd never seen one. But now
Yeah.
they're like anybody can have one now. They're everywhere.
I saw some footage of a guy being arrested at his house because he shot a drone out of the air. I think it was an Amazon drone, and he didn't know what it was. And
Yeah, supposedly the only one allowed to shoot him out of the air is law enforcement.
mm,
Right here. It's against the law if you shoot one out of the air, even if it's above your property.
mm. Well,
All right, this one's we know this one's gonna be yours. It was 150, right?
yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
And if I saved every book I had, I'd have the best collection. Oh yeah, put it on the back.
Those two X-Men books, how are they priced? Or did you just say? I don't
Oh
remember.
yeah, that guy that's making those masks for me. Do you know he makes mini comics too?
Are you talking about the guy from here?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Hopefully, he'll send me some of the mini comics when he sends me my masks.
Oh yeah, I gotta meet this guy, man.
Yeah, he makes. He likes doing them. He makes like Bigfoot mini comics.
Um, have you seen artwork from them?
Yeah.
Is this on his Instagram?
hmm
Maybe send me a link. I'd like to see it.
I've just seen the covers to them. They're little fanzines, you know.
Oh, okay, yeah, like from the 80s and 90s.
I haven't seen his the inside of them, but I'm sure it's great. Tales of Suspense 88. This one's a 5.0. Nobody's claimed this one. Nobody's names on it, so it's $20.
It's what is it? 88?
Yeah, it's one you don't need.
Okay.
This one's going, this one's going out for $20 if anybody sees it and wants it.
What condition is it in?
It's in a 5.0.
Okay.
I think that next one's in your pile, isn't it?
Uh, I don't know. You got to tell me. I have written down what was in the package coming to me. I don't remember. Did I get Tales of Suspense or Tales to Astonish? I think I got two of them. I don't remember.
I can't even remember what day it is.
Yeah, I know. Um, I
All right, Tales of Suspense.
I have Tales to Astonish 88 and 89 that I think I haven't bought yet, unless I got them. And
Here's 91. I have this as in your pile.
okay, that's okay. Suspense. Let me see here.
This one is the 4.0. It's in your pile. It's $20 for this.
Okay, wait, what is the issue number? 91?
Yeah,
Yeah, that shows that that's one and then 83 and 99, I think.
that one's in your pile. 87 at a 3.5 for
Oh,
$20 is in
yeah,
your pile.
yeah, I see that there. So I think I have maybe four Tales of Suspense. Oh, that's a beautiful cover. What condition's that in?
It was the lowest grade out of every book that we
Oh,
got.
but it still looks good.
Yeah,
The
it just has
colors are still bright.
spine.
Yeah, yeah,
Spine
yeah.
damage.
It's still beautiful, man. That's
Is my phone not turning sideways? There it goes.
yeah, that's all right.
'87. That's X-Men #9.
Ooh, that's great.
Big book right there.
Yeah, I didn't even think I could afford that one.
That one is a 6.5 for 500.
That's a great cover. Yeah, that's not one I ever even thought I. It's just, but it's like that first Mary Jane. It's expensive because it's incredible condition,
Hmm.
but I could probably get one in decent condition for a quarter of that price,
Probably.
but not incredible condition. But the way that value, because of the people that CGC things, when it becomes better and better, then it explodes in value. But I'm perfectly happy with 3.0 kind of comics that are holding together and you can read them and they're not
Falling
brittle
apart.
and falling apart. Yeah, it's like those King Features comics that you had were pretty beat up, but they're perfectly readable.
Yeah, they're
They're
not
not
gonna.
hideous. They're not ugly. They don't look like they have bodily fluids all over them.
No.
Uh,
X-Men 10.
that's beautiful too. I have that, but the cover, the title X-Men is cut off because it was a remainder. But
Yeah, because X-Men wasn't that popular.
hey, zoom in on the thing on that little Mary Marvel Marching Society ad in the corner, bottom corner. I think he has the wrong number of fingers, as I recall. Does he?
I can't even see that small.
I don't know. Seems like he has not the right amount
Um,
of fingers, but I could be wrong.
1, 2, 3, 4. I see 5.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Or maybe someone was telling me he had 6 fingers or something. Or maybe they fixed it after publishing the first time.
Maybe you saw some AI art of it or something.
Yeah, really. But Kirby could sometimes put two left hands on a person because he was working so quickly. There were times that weird things would happen. It's almost like Jack Kirby had a little bit of AI in his brain.
Did you ever get to meet him or see him at a convention?
No, I never really have ever gone out and met people because I don't want to meet someone and they turn out, I don't think Kirby would turn out to be an asshole, but I'd rather not meet people because they could turn out to be horrible or creepy or assholes.
I've heard he used to be at conventions and he would have all his original art with him and you could get it like pretty cheap too from him.
Like my friend Tom goes to the Acker Mansion with a book about Forrest J. Ackerman to get him to sign it, and then he gets a bill in the mail for that book that he had signed. Like Forrest J. Ackerman thought that it was a book that he was selling in his house, but it was one he actually brought. So he had to explain to him, "No, I brought that book with me." Who wants to get into a problem with someone that you idolize? And you really shouldn't idolize any people because people all have flaws, and I just it's just uh,
Almost
uh,
$20 for this. It's pretty cool.
what is it?
$20 for this world's finest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I have 2 or 3 copies of that. It's a great cover. It's a great book. Someone should get that.
It's not that
Uh,
valuable, but
it's one I've got. Yeah, from the Go Go Check era. Everything's great about that book.
World's Finest is a title that doesn't really sell.
No, I know that, and it's also a title that you can afford. And for some reason, with Marvel, Tales to Astonish and Tales of Suspense are not super high priced, and
Uh,
I never could understand. Most of them aren't, and I never could understand that because they're great, and that just shows the lack of intelligence on a lot of people that collect comics. But not to offend the comic book community or anything like that. But there's a lot of stupidity out there. In other words, you're all a bunch of stupid cretins. Just kidding.
I think this next
Oh,
pile.
oh my gosh, that one. Uh,
Let's look and
yeah,
see if it's in the pile.
that one. I think I
63.
had that
Oh
one,
yeah,
but
not in your pile. 63 is not in your pile.
what's it selling for?
It's a 6.0. I'm looking for 135.
Well, yeah, I think I had two copies of it, and that's why it's not in my pile. But one of them was like really trash with writing on the cover. Um, uh,
Biggest double feature for 12 cents.
yeah, I'm surprised no one picked that up.
Nobody's seen these unless they're watching your show. So there's
Yeah, well, you've already had um, um, one of the viewers get a bunch of the big books from it from watching the show, I think, right? Or did he see it on the show, or did he just happen to call and you told him about it?
oh yeah, he got some big books from here.
But was it from seeing it on the show?
Yeah, he must have because
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think I put out a little slideshow maybe on YouTube afterwards.
Oh, I haven't noticed. I need to look at his channel.
Hey, I get more subscribers when I don't post for over a week.
You know, I got a couple of subscribers yesterday from yesterday's show.
Yeah, I didn't post it in over a week, and I got more subscribers.
Yeah, when I do shows, I lose viewers. It's just I wear out my welcome. There's the second appearance of Black Panther, ladies and gentlemen. I have that book already. Otherwise, I wouldn't be letting you know about it.
I
But
almost
yeah,
didn't
Black.
see him. I thought I was a guy with no head, but his head's down here.
Yeah, no, Black Panther had a cape originally. For those of you wondering.
I didn't see his head was down here. I thought it was a guy
Yeah,
with his head.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Fantastic Four was such a great comic. Man, that was great.
And that one, I'm trying to get 7.0. I'm trying to get 250.
Okay. For 7.0, yeah, that's good.
It's going to be a Black Panther fan that buys it, probably.
Yeah, but do they consider it a key issue if it's the second appearance? I don't know. I don't know how these weird people think.
Oh, you think like he wouldn't even want it because it's his second appearance?
Well, I don't know how these idiots think. I mean, how do you understand your key issues if you haven't read the other issues around them? Um, but then they don't read them, do they? They just
Yeah,
slab.
'cause if he's in the previous issue 52, he's probably barely in it. He's in it at the end or something.
Yeah, like Hulk 81 is the one all these people want, but Hulk
I'd rather
182.
I'd rather read the next one where he's in the whole thing more.
Oh, well, no, I think the first one, his first appearance, he's all through the book and he's in this book too. Yeah, it's not like Hulk 180 where he's just in the last panel. And
I
the
mean,
one before, the
let's go
issue
through
before this, he's like featured on the cover. Yeah.
I mean, if he's so cool to you, I would want to read at least the first, I don't know, 25 issues that he's in.
Oh, look at that! Looks like a brand new book. That's insane. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, so fantastic. I mean, that's no pun intended. It's just great. Um,
Yeah, the reds and the blues are just so bright.
yeah. It's just this was the perfect time, 66, 67, for everything. Music, comics, monsters.
Board games.
Drew's looking around for for the police car or whatever, the siren that's going on in Mesa.
Do you
Uh,
even hear it? Do you even hear sirens ever?
last time I heard a siren, I was do. Did you see the show where I'm upstairs and I hear a siren
Yeah,
and I say,
they
I never
couldn't. They
hear
had the
sirens around here. And then they come into my house
yeah.
because they had a call about an unresponsive woman at my address. But it turned out to be another town in the same county that had a street and a number the same. And so there was a woman that had died in a different town with the same street address. And
It's almost like you got swatted.
yeah, but anyway, well, at least I know they're very quick responding, and anyway, they replaced my doorknob. But they were trying to come in and save some. Unfortunately, they had to rush to the woman, and she had already passed away. But it was I was live on the show when it happened. I don't remember what episode it was, but it was that was something.
But all the coupons and everything are still there. No
Yeah,
writing.
the letters to the editors. Sometimes you'll see very interesting people. Um, like one of the early issues of Spider-Man has a letter from Buddy Saunders, the owner of Lone Star Comics, mycomicshop.com, and one of
Yeah.
these Fantastic Fours has a letter from that guy that writes Game of Thrones, George R. R. Martin, and then another one has Fantastic Four has a letter from either Wendy or Richard Peeney. I think it was from Wendy Peeney, and then that's how she met her husband. He was like, "Oh my God, there's a girl that reads Fantastic Four. I must contact her," because they would put your whole address there. And they would print your address in these comics back then. And
They would just dox you.
yeah, well, anyway, well, in this case, he wrote to the girl and wound up marrying her, and they produced or she produced ElfQuest, and he published it or whatever. Or
Wouldn't it be nice if everything was still like that, where you could just post your address and nothing bad would ever
you know
happen?
what they used to do? If you listen to these old radio air checks from the 50s and 60s, they'll do the news and they'll say Betty Smith of 263 Compton Boulevard was in. They give everybody's address of what happened, some car wreck. They'll tell you their address. They don't just tell you their name; they tell you where they live. And
So the in the Midwest, there, it's always in little towns. It's always been like that, where if you get caught doing something, they're gonna put you in the paper the next day.
they do that here in the paper here. Yeah, if someone
Yeah,
runs a stop sign, they they put their picture. I heard that. I that's but
yeah,
there's
they've
no
always.
stoplights to run here because there's not a stoplight in the entire county, but there's stop signs. Um, okay, so what are these? Are these ones that I need? I can't even remember.
Let's see, we're down to the last four. If anybody's waiting for me to finish with
Okay,
you,
well, I don't think the loyal 12 are here that watch no matter what I do. They'll watch paint dry. Um, Okay, let me see here.
Tales to Astonish, 86.
Just a
Let me
minute.
see.
Where's my Tales to Astonish 86? Uh,
That one, nobody's claimed that one. That one's a 4.5 for $25.
Tales to Astonish 86.
4.5 or higher
Yeah, I
for
don't need
$25.
86. Okay.
That one's available.
Some of these have Bill Everett art and Marie Severin art. I mean, it's fantastic art in these books. Gil Kane, you know.
87 is next. Nobody's claimed that one. That's a 4.5 or higher for 25.
Mm.
The Secret of the Hulk revealed for all the world to see. What was the secret? Do you remember?
Oh, Secret Why he only wears purple pants, maybe. Um,
I think green and purple just look good together.
yeah, they do. Yeah, but I bet he really smells, man. Yeah, I assume I have that one because I don't
Yeah, you didn't
have it
want that.
written down. I think I was pretty thorough when you first got these.
Oh yeah, we went through them a few
Yeah,
times.
you held each one up, and I was looking at mine at the same time on split screen. I'm sure yours.
71.
Yeah.
That was the earliest one I had too. It's a 5.0 or higher for $25.
Ooh,
It's
nice.
the first appearance too.
First appearance of what?
Uh, one of everybody's favorite characters.
Lord Vashti.
Everybody talks about him.
I can't believe how well I can believe how badly they screwed up the Submariner in that Black Panther movie. It was beyond words terrible.
All right, last one. This is a cool cover. I like this cover. It's 72. Nobody's claimed it. It's a 5.0 for $30. Look at this cover.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's great. Fantastic. Did I see a picture on Instagram of like a golden age Robin figure? Was that an
Yeah,
old picture or something brand new?
no, it's brand new. If nobody buys it, I'm gonna open it up.
It looked like a really cool box, almost like it was really a box made decades and decades ago. But
Yeah,
um,
it's
is
a
the
great
figure?
figure.
I'm wondering if the figure's as good as the box.
Yeah, it's better.
Really? What about a Batman figure? Is there a Batman figure to go with it?
Yeah, they did a Batman, and then there was talks that they were never gonna make Robin.
Oh, so the Batman's been out for a while,
Yeah, and they always said they were never gonna make Robin because no one would buy it.
and this is an expensive, real expensive thing, huh?
I think it's like $95.
Hmm. Yeah, maybe you could show that here when you're done with
Yeah, we're done
these
with the
books.
comic. We're done with the comics.
So, how many are there in my pile from this part of my pile? Are these going in the crate?
Yeah, they're going in the crate. You only have four.
Only four, really?
Yeah.
Really? I
Yeah.
wait, wait.
65, 150, 20, and 20.
Hold on a second. Let me check here. So with Tales to Astonish, I have 88 and 89. Is that right?
For
And
Tales
then
of
also
Stardust, you only have 87 and 91. Oh, no. Sorry.
that's
Tales,
Tales to.
Tales to Astonish, you only have 91.
Oh, maybe I got 88 and 89 in the mail to me. 91's the one with the abomination fighting the Hulk, right?
Huh. Then you have Tales of Suspense, you have 87 and 91.
Uh, wait, 87, 91. What about 99 and
No,
83?
99 I know is in your box on the way to you right now.
Oh, and 83 probably is too, huh?
Probably. I just remember 99 because that was the last issue of that series.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I just didn't cross them off on my little list. I've got everything on here from things I need to move in the house to music
Yeah,
I'm going to be performing on my Christmas special, and then I've got
I do
things
the
I
same.
need things I need to look up, like monster comics I'm looking for. Um,
I have a sheet like that right here, and then I draw up little pictures on it too.
it's like I've written down everything, like commercials I need to look up on YouTube. Like I need to look up like a commercial. Is there a commercial for Stratego, the board game? I need to record the Inframan soundtrack off of YouTube and the Common Writers soundtrack. I have a note to myself to try to find a Big Daddy Roth helmet like Gary Davis had. And what else? A note about the Amazing Spider-Man 48. Yeah, it says 65. A note about Rockefellers that's in my pile. I need to get that from you. And then a reminder to try to get Web of Evil from you. I don't think that's in my pile, but I want to get that. Um, well, okay. So we're
Yes, yeah.
done with those comics.
Yeah, you just have these four.
Yeah, doesn't that look great, man? It's just there's something about seeing just a bunch of old comics together that's wonderful. That's why I tried to move all my Silver Age and older away from more modern comics, because when they're all together, it looks so much better than when you have them mixed together with that shit, more modern shit. I mean, that's how comics should look to me. That is how they should look, and that's why I love that Marvel superheroes cartoon from 1966, because it looks like that, but it's on my television and it's talking and it has wonderful music and sound effects. Yeah, the animation's not that great, but it's that art style, and it's just like comics kind of coming to life. I just love them. Yeah. All right. What's the story? Did you ever have
Stack
one
of
of
cards going out.
it's what?
Stack of Christmas cards going out.
Oh, okay. Cool. Maybe I should send some out. Then maybe people wouldn't hate me as much.
I'm just sending them. This is from one of our viewers.
Oh, okay.
So that's one of the benefits of showing up on your show. You can get a Christmas card.
Yeah. So how do you wind up with addresses of everybody? Because these are the people that have ordered stuff from you, huh?
It turns out, yeah, every single one of these people that's been on your show is all ordered from me.
Well, that's good, because at least I'm doing something to help you out. Uh,
I should have wrote the condition on the back too of all of these.
you know,
What else going on?
that store, Duncanville Books, that I always talk about, that was back where I used to live, on the price tags, they would have the price, and then in little print, it was somehow the tape gun printed out the condition
Oh, I
on the
could do
stick.
that. Yeah,
Yeah, if you could just put it on the actual price tag. Um,
yeah, I could do that. I just take away the dollar sign.
um, that might be an idea.
Yeah,
Next time I find one of the books I got I'll show the sticker and how they configured the sticker.
yeah, that'd be
Most
good.
books they would just put a colored dot on them. It would be the $5 bin. The 8.0. Oh yeah. Well, it was somehow they managed to do it on the very same sticker that had the price, and then in smaller print it had the condition.
Oh, they had a that's called a double line price gun. I don't have that.
Yeah, that must be what they had.
Where you can put two lines of information on one sticker.
And then like half price books, they would put the date that something that a book was put out on the shelf so they knew how long it had been sitting there, you know.
Yeah, I started doing that because I anything that was like 7 years ago, I used orange stickers back then.
Yeah, I mean you could use different colored stickers for years, you know. It's like, okay, it's 2025, I'm going to switch to yellow stickers, and then that way, maybe you could have it color coded and remember. I don't know. I've never run a store. Have you looked up the prices on those King features? Do they
I
have
think
any time?
they're like $2 books.
Uh,
I gave the guy a couple bucks a piece for them. I knew they weren't worth a lot.
so it's gonna be kind of like the Charlton stack I got from you, the about
Yeah, just two
the
bucks a
same.
piece.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not nobody's looking for those things.
Well, I think they're wonderful. If Missing Mars doesn't want some of those, yeah, I think Meyer would want them.
I was trying to find some stuff for him so I could get his package out because I don't have any old stuff in here. I found some Black Lightning and a Black Goliath that
Oh
are
yeah,
like
well,
25 cent issues. I didn't know they're actually. I don't think anybody ever looks for those, but they have a little bit of value.
well, he might want. Maybe he'd want that Green Lantern facsimile. Do you still have? Did you sell out of that?
I don't think he likes facsimile. I think he hates facsimiles.
Oh really? Well, okay, that could be.
I think he'd rather have an old beat up copy than a facsimile.
Yeah, well,
Everybody collects differently. I don't
yeah,
think
but
any two people are the same on how they collect.
yeah.
Except the like key hunter slab guys, they're all the same.
Oh yeah. So that's the majority of collectors, it seems like to me, at least on YouTube, or those the key collector types. Um, so you just sent a package to Captain Strange-Life, is that right?
Yeah, he
Or-
has a package. Missing Mars is gonna have a package. Chip Creek had a package go out.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, maybe trying to figure out maybe when there'll be a new Captain Strange-Life episode. Well, I haven't finished his last episode. I got to do that. I was, so consumed with all the news going on. I haven't been keeping up with everybody, um, but sometimes he like when I get a package, I open it instantly. Sometimes he'll say, "I've had this package for 2 months," and then he's opening it.
Yeah, there's one guy that I've seen on YouTube. He'll wait years to open a box.
How do you do that, man? They sent you a bunch of rocks? How do you know that you actually got?
Um, his most of his packages are just and then there's Gemini mailers.
Yeah, I don't understand not opening packages unless you're in a complete
I
hoarder
like
situation.
I have it open before the postman even leaves the doorstep.
Yeah, it's just I guess it's just after a while you get a little jaded, maybe, I don't know. Or just don't have time. Like people are pretty busy.
I mean, every day is like Christmas opening boxes here.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's what it is. It all comes from Christmas.
Well, is that what they call it? Dopamine? Is that the chemical you get when you
Yeah,
are
that's what
waiting?
Santa. That's what Santa was giving us. Santa was giving us that.
Yeah, yeah. So I really do feel like I'm kind of walking on air when I'm waiting for a package to come from your store, and I'm always like, here I'm let me track it here. It says it left at 6:02 p.m. December 11th from the Mesa, Arizona post office. Supposed to be here December 16th. It's in transit next facility as of December 12th.
So when do you think it's gonna be there?
Well, they tell me Monday the 16th, but I would, last time it showed up maybe 2 days late. Um, where am I? I'm on the, oh, here I am. Oh, shit.
Oh, I just noticed something really cool on this cover. They're,
Hold on a second. I don't know how to get back home. I'm in this
oh yeah,
Phantom Zone.
you're in Phantom Zone.
Oh, there I am. Okay. Okay. What do you notice on what cover?
This one where they're falling.
Yeah.
I just saw this billboard. There's a billboard on this building.
Oh,
It says they're on TV and it has them all.
yeah. That's great.
What's that say right there?
They're on TV, Marvel superheroes, and yeah, it has pictures of them all. Oh man, that
There's even smaller writing down there that might be unreadable.
well, I'll get my comic out and I'll look at the magnifying glass. What's the issue number of it again?
87.
87. I'll get it out. I'm too lazy to do it right now, but it's probably just the names of the heroes, real small. Um,
So was that right when the cartoon came out?
well, what's the issue again? 80.
87, which was 1960.
It's gonna be 60. It's gonna be early. It's gonna be late 66, maybe. Uh,
66.
yeah. What's the month?
It says January.
January of 66.
So it was really 65 then.
Ooh, wait a second. Wait, are you kidding me? January of 66?
Yeah, so it was really 65.
Well, January of 66, yeah, okay. Well, those cartoons didn't come on the air until September of 66. So that means that they were teasing the production of those cartoons months in advance
That's their first appearance right there.
of the cartoon version, I guess so. That's weird because January of 66. Are you sure it's not January of 67, that issue?
Now look again. Let's look at it.
I'm,
I'll let,
I'm, I think it's a
I'll let
better
you
bet that's January of 67.
Wait, where is it at? Let's see. 66, I saw right here.
Wait, no, it says January 67.
What was I looking at? I was looking at copyright or something.
Could be. Okay, so that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, I was looking up here. 60. I was looking in the wrong place.
Yeah, the January of 67. So that would have been on the stands November of 66. And those cartoons started in syndicated September of 66. So that means they'd been on television for 2 months when that comic came on the stands. So they were promoting the current cartoons being. Yeah, the reason I was thinking, how could it be January 66? January 66 is when Batman premiered the TV, the Adam West show, and that's what kicked off all the superhero stuff. So so when Batman hit, it was like a huge earthquake in January, the first month of 1966, and then all the other superhero imitations had to be rushed into production, and then they came out in September of 66, which is almost a year later. So that's when Space Ghost and on television, and um, there was just all explosion of superheroes on television to cash in on Batman. And um, and then in 67 there were still even more um, coming out. You know, that was a huge superhero boom, all based on the Batman show. And so that's why you'll see in the Marvel superheroes cartoons lots of emphasis on the sound effects appearing on the screen, like Batman did. And and then Stan Lee decided to change the name of the company to Marvel Pop Art Productions for a few months, trying to cash in on the Andy Warhol, Liechtenstein pop art movement that, you know, until I guess he realized it was really kind of making fun of that pop art movement was really kind of making fun of comic books. They weren't treating them with reverence, but then it went back to Marvel Comics Group from Marvel Pop Art Productions. Uh, so a wonderful time. Oh, when you're done with the paperwork, let's see that Robin thing.
Oh yeah.
You're already closed, so I don't want to hold you in the store. I was um, kind of waiting for Meyer to come back on, but if he can't, oh, he can come on. I have a few live streams. I'm not going to do one tomorrow, but I'm going to do one Saturday and Sunday. I got to take Drew to the groomer Saturday morning. My wife has an appointment because she doesn't think I can bathe the dog properly. She thinks I still leave the dog stinky. So I take her to this professional groomer who gives her a little cowboy hanker, a little kerchief, um, but it's supposed to be maybe kind of icy Saturday morning, but we'll make it there. I'll probably take the dog to the groomer on during the show like I did last time. Um, Man, I wonder what that lady's going to bring in next time. Could be anything.
Could be anything except could be anything but DC.
Oh, she's pretty much only Marvel. That's what she said, huh?
He said she dumped the DC right away.
Okay,
Just dumped.
so
She said she just
she's
dumped it.
she's probably already given you all the tales of suspense, tales to astonish. You got a few Spider-Mans.
I
Um,
think she got rid of most of Spider Mans too.
okay, so what do we predict she's going to bring in next? Daredevil.
Maybe Daredevil, Iron Man, Thor.
Does she have a cutoff as far as how far up in time these comics go?
I think it's all Silver Age.
Oh, excellent. Well, yeah, okay. Um, there could be Fantastic Fours coming.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what other titles, which I can't think. Wonder if she has the obscure stuff like Millie the Model and Western comics and. Or do you know if she has other companies besides Marvel, like
I don't know.
Archie?
I have no idea.
She may have that stuff and not think that anyone cares about it.
Well, I know she doesn't have any monster stuff because all she had was those Marvel Frankensteins.
Oh, that's right. She does have stuff into the 70s. So we know that she could have Tomb of Dracula's, Werewolf by Nights. If she had,
I told her I wanted monster stuff, so she would have brought the Draculas.
okay.
I think she would have brought those right away.
Um, well, yeah, I don't know, man. It's funny how no one ever posts comments. It's just
Sometimes they
still.
do.
Well, I mean, I got John, still have John Gore's. Drew's gone rabid, and it's like Drew's already over there asleep.
I think Saturday morning you get a lot of comments.
Oh yeah, maybe. But even then, people. This isn't. I think the people that watch this show are watch it on their television and not on their phone, so they're not able to type. I think maybe we have a more sophisticated viewer that doesn't like to type. I don't know. I'm just making bullshit up.
77. First appearance of Peggy Carter for $100 and a 4.5. I have still.
I thought you sold that to Spinner Rack.
No, he bought the first Sharon Carter cover and the first appearance of Sharon Carter, not Peggy
Oh,
Carter.
Peggy Carter. Oh, okay. Which one is that?
It's
That's one I have apparently, right?
yeah, you must already have it.
And it's $100. Let's see the. Oh
Pretty
yeah, that
cool.
one. Yeah, I have it. Mine's kind of beat up. Yeah, I think that one was made into a cartoon. That episode, that issue rather.
Yeah,
And guys, go to the Internet Archive. Just type in Internet Archive in your search engine, and then when you go there, there'll be a magnifying glass. Click on that and type in Marvel Superheroes Cartoon 1966. So there's someone that's uploaded all of them, and that's the only way you're going to see them unless you buy a bootleg DVD set off of eBay. Some of those are great quality, but you don't know which ones. But this is all available to watch. You need to record them before they're taken down by Disney. Um, I record them in a backwards way. I record the Roku box. I beam the Internet Archive signal from my phone to the Roku box. And then in the back of the Roku box, there's an HDMI output that would go to your TV set or to your whatever. And instead, I have it go to a converter that converts the HDMI to a lower grade signal by it's HDMI, and then it turns it into RCA plugs with red, yellow for the sound. I'm sorry, yellow for the video and white and red for the sound. And then that goes into an old DVD, recordable DVD machine that they don't make anymore. So you'll have to get that from eBay or something, some old source stock. And then it feeds into that, and then I can record onto a blank DVD-R. And so, as far as preserving them, and so I have to degrade the signal a little bit to get to, but like what I'm watching now is been it's not fully HD, but I can record off of YouTube just like you would in the old days with a VCR. So they don't want you to own anything. They want you to be happy living in a box and have no possessions and eat bugs and own nothing and be happy. So a few years ago, they stopped. You can still buy these DVD recorders in Japan, but they don't sell them here. So, because every idiot just likes to stream things. They don't like to own things. But if you do that, you're never going to have these cool cartoons because Disney owns them and they won't let you have them. Now, recently Disney has put on YouTube the original theme songs to these cartoons. I can't play it for you because I'll get an instant copyright claim, but they found the original master tapes of the great theme songs to these cartoons. And you can get that off of just type in like 1966 Hulk cartoon theme and you'll get it. It'll have a close up of his head and a yellow background, and you'll know, okay, the Captain America theme, all that. Uh, and they're selling records of the Merry Marvel Marching Society theme. Uh, Disney is. It's probably shit that they sell in the Disneyland, Disneyland Avengers gift store, along with the Mego reproductions of Spider-Man and villains. Ugh. Man, I don't know. What are people talking? Oh, there's someone is here. Super Wet and Moist says, enjoying the great Hotel Orloff show. Able to view live for once. Super Wet and Moist has been watching for many years, I think. I remember that name. Um, where do you, what part of the world do you live in? Super Wet and Moist. Oh, there's the Robin. You got to subscribe to Kevin's YouTube and his Instagram to see all these things. Um,
Yeah, if nobody wants this, I'm gonna open it.
well, somebody would want it. I mean, I kind of want it, but I would kind of want to get the Batman first. I mean,
Well,
uh,
it's 89. It's not 95. It's 89.99.
just look at this box. It's really cool. It really does. It's a neat box. Oh, you're outside Chicago. Um, I think that's incredible. But is it one of these boxes where you can't see the figure? Huh? It's
You already know if you're buying this. You already know what it is. You
okay.
already invested in this company.
Oh, that does look good, doesn't it? Yeah, the way they always drew Robin, he had the two little spit curls, one on either side of his forehead. Oh boy.
Yeah, I've watched the reviews on it. People love it. I think that the ankle pivot rotation is the only thing that's anybody would change on it.
Is there a base for the figure?
Yeah, base and a
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see it.
you get a base and a flight stand.
Is the Batman out of print?
Uh, I can't remember when it came out,
Oh,
but
look at that.
this is the kind of posing you can get out of them.
Oh, wow, that does look really. Oh, you can move the cape around?
Yeah, it has a wire in it. I heard the cape's really nice.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. You have that other great Robin figure that you don't have a Batman for, too, don't you?
Yeah, I think I can start a Robin collection.
Yeah.
I might as well. Nobody else buys Robin stuff.
See, it's these modern comic collectors that don't have any clue that is they don't like the new Superman movie because why has Superman got his red underwear on the outside? Because they've never read a comic book, and then they don't want Robin in a Batman movie because it's like, why would he have a sidekick? Well, he does. Why would I want to see a Lone Ranger movie without Tonto? But oh well.
You think they created this art, or do you think it was already
That
existing?
artwork there, I've seen that artwork before. It's looks like Dick Sprang, possibly. No, that's existing art. They've manipulated. It's nice. It's real nice. That's the figure would look really good in front of that box. It's a
Yeah,
very good backdrop for it. Yeah, I would.
yeah. I never throw away the boxes.
Oh, not that box is just as good as the figure. The box is phenomenal. Mount Prospect, Illinois says Super Wet and Moist. I think Super Wet and Moist has been watching since I lived in Texas. You have a channel, Super Wet and Moist? Do you produce programs? Ooh, nice and hot and steamy down here in the basement where the boiler is.
Yeah, we haven't had to turn on the heat. I actually opened the door in the morning.
Yeah,
Fresh air in.
and it's not 19 degrees there in Mesa, Arizona.
No, it's probably since it's nighttime. It's probably like 60 right now.
Well, you've lived this. You used to visit out in this area, or well, not in this time of year, or what? Did you
No,
just
I
come out in the
never went.
summers?
I just go out there in the summer, never in the winter.
Okay.
But I know what
What's
it's like. I've heard about the stories of what the winter's like.
what's the coldest weather you've ever been in?
I used to go snowboarding a lot, so it would get cold in the areas I would visit. But I don't think I've been in negative degree weather.
Yeah, that's it's an experience. You're
Yeah, I've heard weird things happen, like you can hear for miles.
yes, I've heard that, but I mean I haven't actually heard it, but I have heard that you can hear like people like they're next to you and they're like 3 miles away. Weird events happen like that. But I will tell you, your car will start doing weird things when it's that cold.
Yeah,
The radio won't work, and it'll make all kinds of weird noises. You think the car's about to be destroyed. I wonder how many they make of something like that Robin figure.
I'm guessing about maybe 1,000 or 2,000.
Really? You think there's 2,000 people in the world that would pay $90 for a Robin figure?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
There should be.
Yeah, Can you get his Mego? You could probably get his Mego figure for in the package for that probably.
No. Well, you'd probably get a Robin Migo, but I don't know about in the package.
I think I have a
Um,
Rob Mego around here somewhere.
I've got one upstairs I can show you in a second while I'm brushing my teeth.
I think I have one here too. I know I have a Batman with his cowl, removable cowl. I showed you this Batman, or it's actually Dracula, but I put. You see this Count Dracula, but I put Batman
Yeah.
outfit on him. That's a real AHI Dracula. But his clothes had dry rotted, so I ordered this Batman outfit for him to wear.
Yeah, that's really neat. That's really neat.
And then I have. Let's look at this. AHI Frankenstein. Oh no. Oh, he broke a leg.
Off what?
It was a casualty.
Of what? I wasn't looking. What fell?
Let's see if we can fix him.
Oh, it's a centaur from Golden Voyage.
Yeah, he took like a 6 foot drop. Let's see if we can fix him. Doesn't look broken.
No, that.
Looks like it just. Oh yeah, it just came off. Comes off. That's where he. That's where he turns his leg. Yeah, I didn't know these legs. Oh, I see. He was probably glued, so the glue just came undone. But it didn't break. See, because the other leg, the same kind of line right there, but doesn't twist. It's fine.
Oh, Super Wet Moist says no channel yet, but coming soon for the new year. I hope so. I started watching about the time you moved to rural retreat. Yeah. Um. Yeah. You'll probably get a lot of subscribers with a name like that on your channel. So they may be looking for something else. I'll be right here.
Here's AHI. Let's compare this one to my one I just got.
One sec.
Let's look at this one compared to the one I just got.
All right, I'm back. What did I miss? Shit. Okay. Um,
This is the new Frankenstein I just got, and this is the old one I had.
I like the one. I like the old one a little better as far as the makeup on the face.
That's
That
better.
that yeah, that guy looks like he's been a few rounds in the ring with Muhammad Ali. He looks
Yeah,
like he's
I'm
been
gonna try to
fucked up.
remove that. I'm gonna try to remove those black spots.
I mean, they're both good. I'm not knocking either one. I like the makeup that extends down past his neckline. I like that. Yeah, they're both pretty good, man.
This one has real clothes, and this one has reproduction.
Are you gonna put the one you just got on a card like that too?
Do you have one?
A fake card? No, I'd love to
No,
get one.
no. Do you? Oh yeah, you have this Frankenstein. Can you look at yours and see what kind of shoes he has?
Yes. Um,
'Cause you didn't alter your shoes, right?
can you get a card that you could sell to a customer like that, or
I can't. I think I just bought this
just
on
eBay?
eBay. Yeah,
Oh, okay. So
I
you would
made
pay
that.
the same as what I would pay.
Yeah, on eBay, this card and then this plastic I got on. There's a website that sells the plastic.
Okay, his boots have kind of split a bit. Let me embiggen myself.
Does he have
Uh,
ballerina shoes or does he have Frankenstein shoes?
well, they're more like beetle boots, man. It's like he's a beetle.
Yeah.
They kind of split down the center.
Yeah, mine has the wrong shoes then. Mine has like Dracula shoes, I think, like ballerina shoes.
No, he should have kind of clodhopper boots. This is 100% original. This is only
Yeah.
thing is he's dusty, but other than that, this is exactly what I got.
Yeah, I need the turtleneck too. Mine's
The
missing a
turtleneck,
turtle.
yeah, yeah, that extends past his sleeves. Brown turtleneck, yeah. Which is why, that didn't matter that extended down past the neck on that figure because they were going to cover it with a turtleneck.
All right, so I got the wrong shoes on mine.
It's all right. I mean, it's like the way if you display him right, you'll never see his shoes. Just put him in the second row behind something else, and um,
See, my other one has a better paint job on the face.
let me see. Hold on.
This one
Oh,
has
that
a
looks
great,
great. That's
but
great.
and this one doesn't have a good, or it's all scuffed on his nose and cheek.
Huh?
But if you look at his head, you see that it's all worn.
Okay. Well, yeah. I
And this one's perfect on the back. This one has a bunch of wear.
but there's no. I don't think there's a single perfect one of these in existence because just in the manufacturing process, they were all fucked up. I mean, there was just, like zero care put into the spraying of the paint on these guys.
The
So
likeness is so good on this.
it's really good. It's man, I think they just almost took a mold off of the Aurora model kit. The Aurora model kit is was very well sculpted. All of those Auroras were. What is super wet and moist saying out there, man? I am waxing my car one day with some new polish, and my girlfriend said at the same time, I'm sorry, take two. I was waxing my car one day with some new polish, and my girlfriend at the time said it looked super wet, hence the name. Yeah, yeah, everyone thinks you're talking about a car when they hear that name. Okay, man.
Do you have any? Do you have the Conan Migo? Well, we you don't have the Conan Migo, huh?
No, no, no. I wish I did. That looks exactly like a guy I knew. Uh, his name was what was his damn name? Marty. His name was Marty. But
Was he a wrestler named Marty?
he was this guy I knew that was from high school. He worked in a local theater, but he went out and lifted weights, but he had that baby face that you see on that figure there, and he was um, yeah, he was all into Conan the Barbarian and Robert E. Howard. I worked in a movie theater with him in 1984, and he was a bouncer in a strip club also. But he was a very nice guy. He wasn't like the way you would think of a bouncer. He was very relaxed because he did this. What was the martial art he was into? Tai Chi. He was always very calm in the way he talked. Yeah, I wonder what happened to that guy. Oh, Meyer wants to know if that baby face Conan is for sale.
It's the only one I have. It's the only one I've ever seen. I've never seen another one.
Tai Chi Chuan. It can't be that rare. That came out after the movie came out. I mean, there has to be millions of those things out there.
I know, but where you would think they would be around, you would see them.
Yeah, that's true too. But I don't see anything, man, except on watching on this channel, seeing your stuff.
Maybe the arm breaks on them and kids just threw them away.
Yeah, well, plus it just wasn't a very tough looking figure. It just he
There's,
doesn't look.
there's the dead man Migo up there. See it?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
something I will check today to see if they have the Migos on sale, the Marvel
Yeah.
ones.
If you ever see another Dead Man Migo, and it's cheap, uh, get it and charge me an extra few bucks. Um,
I think the
I,
Walmart they threw them away. I think all the ones they have.
they probably buried them like that ET video game, and they just, uh, or like they're doing with all the Funko Pops. They just can't get rid of them. They're just.
I found a guy that has a bucket of these.
I've got one that's yellow. I like that color better. Why does he have a bucket of them? Only that figure or different
No,
monsters?
there's different figures too.
Well, is
They're
he
all
selling the
aliens and
bucket?
they're all aliens and creatures and cryptoids. He's
Oh, wow.
selling the bucket. I think the original bucket it would sit on a register and you would buy them.
Oh, okay. I don't know what mine was. I think I got it at a book fair. Meyer says it's from the Conan the Adventurer cartoon.
But they
What
said that
size bucket?
are these erasers or are these? Mine feels too hard to be an eraser.
I don't know. I thought mine was supposed to be an eraser, but I'd never use it. Meyer wants to know what size bucket you're talking about.
Oh, the bucket that has these in it.
Yeah.
It holds. It's supposed to hold 250 of these little guys, but I think there's
Oh,
only this bucket only has like 20 left in it.
okay. And what's he? Is he trying to sell it to you?
Yeah, and I want to buy it. Just to have. Actually, I want the figures, but it's cool to have a bucket.
So what's the problem with buying it? Is he?
We're just trying to come to a price on it.
What do you think? It shouldn't be a lot of money, should it? Are those sought after? I mean, it's really cool, but
I wouldn't pay. I don't think these are worth more than $5 a piece. Don't you?
oh well. Meyer, what do you I don't know. I defer to Meyer. I wouldn't even think they were worth five, but they
Well,
should be worth
this
five.
costs 15.
Yeah, but we're smoking crack when we pay that. Like I bought one of them. I bought the Invisible Man, but I mean they're they shouldn't be 15.
That's
I
15. I think these are 5. This has no moving parts.
Yeah, yeah. Um
He's.
yeah.
Do you think he's in? He's not. Is he in scale? No.
I think those guys were a little taller than that. But
Yeah.
no, he might be in scale. I mean, what's wrong is his legs are too short. That's the problem. Meyer says, "Okay, I'm coming home at halftime in about 5 minutes. Probably $5 each online is normal." He agrees with that price. Okay, so I thought Meyer was going to be watching some football game from 1967, but he's actually watching a football game that's being aired right now. But I forgot about that. I thought you were going to leave that one on the card.
No, he's too cool.
The card, was pretty good though.
I think I saved the card, but it has a. You can take this off and you can move the brain around, articulate it.
My God, what's wrong with us, man? I'd like to see someone like reading a transcript of this episode, the things that we say. Rams versus 49ers, big rivalry. Super Wet and Moist says, subscribe to GCC.
Gotham City Comics.
Oh, okay. I was reading it like I had, what is it called? Where you read the letters wrong. What's that thing called?
Where
Tom
you read
Cruise.
backwards or whatever.
Yeah, Tom Cruise has it. What is that thing called? Man, I
Um,
can't remember.
cerebral palsy. No, that's not right.
No, Tom Cruise doesn't have that. You're thinking of the guy from Back to the Future. I don't know what he has. Uh, no, man, what the fuck is it, man? Hey,
Dyslexic. Dyslexic.
dyslexic. Thank you. I was reading CGC. It's like, why are you subscribing to those bastards? Okay, it's tied 3-3. It's raining. Dyslexia. Thank you, Maria. I'm so dyslexic, I can't even think of the word. Yeah, these guys are nuts, man. Who would think? Let's make festive Christmas monsters in green and red. Oh, these are all the same scale. This is all Super 7, huh? Hey, that vampire you're sending to me is the Plan 9 from Outer Space version. What about the one that has that really cool painting of Vampira with the red card? Can you still get that?
I'll have to look. Is it
You
an
know what
old
I'm
one or a
talking?
new one?
I don't know. Is there a way to find it? Is there
Yeah,
a
if it's an old one though, maybe I already had it and sold it.
what's old? I mean, can you still get older stuff from the Super 7 site, or how does it work?
I don't know. I was almost gonna go on there today and look and see what they had on their site.
Well, it's got a really cool painting of her. It's one I've been wanting. I don't know if it's the same figure, the same sculpt, but just with a different card. Uh, I could probably let me see if I can't just dig up a picture online real quick.
Look at Funko used to make these. They were called handy dandies.
Hold on a second. I'm in the Phantom Zone.
I wish Funko still made these.
Okay. It says Amazon has it for $20. Walmart is in stock online, $31.60. But I'd rather buy it from you than one of those people, because Amazon would get it to me
$31?
damaged. Huh?
It's $31?
From Walmart, Amazon has it cheaper. Hold on, I just took a picture of it. I'll come back and show you what I'm talking about.
Yeah, these things only are $20.
Yeah, they're gouging, so that's why I'd rather get it too. I'm sure you can get it at a discount, and these,
Well,
you know,
Walmart.
these.
It's not Walmart selling it. I think it's a third party Walmart.
Well, I'm looking at. Well, I don't know. Let me see here. How do I get
Walmart.
back?
You can. I could be a seller on Walmart right now, where I sell my stuff through Walmart.
Oh, really?
It's like Amazon. They're getting into that. Yeah.
Huh. I'm back. Um,
Yeah, I haven't. That's weird. I haven't sold anything on Amazon in probably a month or two. Are people not using Amazon? I thought people use that.
they do. I don't know how it works. I just know they don't package properly like you do, and
They
stuff
would just
will
send that in an
inevitably wind.
envelope, right? An
Yeah,
envelope.
it'll just be in a big box bouncing around a book, and it'll get all dinged up. Um,
I almost wanted to open this, but then I'm like, where am I going to put it once I open it? Be hard to store it, stand it up.
yeah, they are. I've got several puppets like that. I've got a Morticia, Lily Munster. I had to. One thing I do is you can put them like a wine bottle. You can stick a wine bottle.
Oh, oh, that's another use for the paper towel stand. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work too. Yeah. Okay, that's a good idea. Yeah. Um, Not that I have a lot of wine bottles around or anything, but
I have two. I have a Frankenstein and a Dracula one. Did I show you those?
yeah, but then you'd cover up the thing to. Oh man,
Oh, they should
I,
have Why didn't they do creature wine? They should have done that.
have you heard of a Vampira 12-inch action figure with couch that's $50?
A vampire with the couch?
Yes.
No.
Oh, okay. The one that the Vampire I'm talking about is not Super 7. It's Reaction.
Yeah, these are reaction. That's what these are.
Oh, Super 7 is Reaction. What do I know?
Super Seven is the company, and reaction
Okay.
is the what they call this size figure. See, it says
Okay.
right there.
Okay. I got a Vampire from you before that was from NECA, right?
Oh, was it like a one that looked like from a Scooby Doo episode, cartoony?
Kind of cartoony. Yeah.
That was yeah. That those are called Toonie Terrors.
Okay. All right. Let me see if I can show
There's a
you what I'm
cool
talking.
Vincent. There's a Vincent Price Toonie Terror, and he has a cigarette in his hand. I thought that was
Really?
cool.
Oh, neat.
They don't. It's hard to get toys with cigarettes now.
Yeah, I had a cigarette holder on my Vampira um, resin kit that I built and painted, and my when my mother-in-law was packing, it got broken off or lost. It was in her fingers, so I've got to fabricate. I've got to get a little small piece of wire or something and paint it the end to look white, to look like a long cigarette holder. I gotta somehow.
I
Okay,
have to
so
put batteries in here.
this is what I'm talking about. This carded Vampira figure, is that
Oh
something you
yeah.
ever had?
I've never. I don't remember it, but that doesn't mean that I didn't have it already.
Well, if it's something you can get, great. If not, if maybe they still have it. But this is what I was talking about. This $350. It's a 12-inch, so it could go out on a date with GI Joe. It's got the couch. It's got a separate head there and
Yeah, who
hands. It's
made
got
that?
the. Oh, I have. Let me. Can you read that? Can anyone read that? Let me go back to. Let me go
No,
back.
I can barely read Vampira.
Let me see. Um, are you there? It's from Executive Replicas. I'm sure this is that company that maybe Myers bought a lot of cool stuff from. He has all kinds of amazing.
He's the expert on 12-inch figures.
Oh, here's a 1/6 scale one. What?
Okay.
Wait, is that 1/6?
1/6 is 12-inch. Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is just another picture of the same thing. Uh, oh wow. Yeah, I've got to get this, man. Is if you can order this, then I'll buy it from you. Let me show you this picture.
Was that a recent photo, or is this? Are you in an archive somewhere?
Uh, um, well, it says it's in stock. Let me at Big Bad Toy Store.
Okay.
It's made by Executive Rebel. Oh, it's pre-order. Estimated to arrive fourth quarter 2024. $35 non-refundable down payment required.
That's coming out. It's got to be coming out this month or next month. Then
Or four interest, it's $349.99, or four interest-free payments of $87.50. Can you get these at wholesale?
I'll check. I'll check, but that means it's coming out this month or next month.
Yeah. Okay. I'm surprised you don't know about it. That's yeah. I got to figure out how to. I got to get this thing because
Some of these some of these distributors I deal with, they don't offer me everything that everybody has. Oh, I zoomed it in on my screen. Oh, cool.
I got
Yeah, that
kicked off.
that
Sorry.
couch looks great. Yeah, the candle.
Here's some more pictures. Hold on, if I can find out how to do
I
this.
didn't know I could zoom in on my phone screen.
Well, all you have to do is type in Vampira figure, and you'll get it. This is wait. Oh, I got it. No, wait, I got it. Photo library. Hold on a second. I got other pictures I just took.
That
Um,
Vampira reaction figure, the card art looks pretty good.
yeah, that's what. Here's another picture of that 12-inch one, 1/6
Oh, with the
scale.
cigarette in her hand.
Yeah, and then this is I guess that's the same picture.
What's the total cost? Was it 300? You said.
I think it says. I think it shows there. I think it's like 350.
Would you rather have that or that mask I showed you?
What mask?
Didn't I show you the mask that Sicko makes?
A Vampira?
Yeah,
Is it the same price?
it's probably the same or cheaper.
Actually, I'd like to have both. But then, um, wait, there's people commenting. I haven't even read it. Meyer says, I took the Evelyn Wood speed reading course. I read War and Peace in 45 minutes. It was about Russians. Super Wet and Moist says, OMG, that glow in the dark Svengoolie. Yeah, well, he's got that available if you want to order it.
Yeah,
Super.
he's a Chicago guy. He loves Sven
Oh,
Gulli
yeah,
then.
you could get that autograph by him probably pretty easily. Super Wet and Moist says, the Tar Man is cool too. Myers says, when I met Kirk Hammett, that's what he was buying, hand puppets. Super Wet and Moist, hi, Meyer. Do you actually enjoy and absorb the content from that speed reading course? and Myers says executive replicas. He knows the company. He'll know how to order stuff and everything 'cause he's done it.
I
But
can't
heck,
remember. This is either $20 or $25.
uh, I think I think well, if it's the same, would it? Well, if it's the same as the Vampira, it would be 20 unless there's a $5 upcharge for glowing material. I don't know.
Yeah, it was either 20 or 25 if he's interested. With it. I didn't
It
price
is
this one,
cool.
but
I really think it's a nice package. The card looks good too. It looks like those 80s monster things with the giant head and the tiny little figure.
this is a Remco, so this is based on. Here, I have
Yeah.
one right now.
Yeah, it looks like a Remco. So, yeah.
Where's my Remco? Oh, here he is. Here's my glow in the dark Frankie Remco that came in the same package,
Oh,
1980.
wow. It's like that's perfect.
That's how I need to display it right there like that.
Yeah, in fact, you could just glue him on. You could just glue him on the Svengoolie card right next to the chicken. It actually looks pretty good that way, doesn't it?
It's like almost like it was made
You
like
can
that.
still see his face and everything. Well, I'm not suggesting you
No,
destroy it,
no.
but if you had an extra one, it would be cool. Damn. God damn. That Balin Dupree. God damn. That girl with Tourette's is hilarious. God damn. God damn.
This box is neat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, these would be good Christmas ornaments. You put one of those fishing strings and the hook on there so you can hang it on the tree.
Do they have hooks on the top of their head?
No, you just wrap the string around their neck.
Yeah. Super Wet and Moist. Watched Svengoolie and Creature Feature ever since I was a kid. Pretty much kicked off my love of monsters. Did you watch always this version of Svengoolie, or did you? Because didn't this Svengoolie start off as son of Svengoolie? The original Svengoolie was like a hippie, right? Like a hippie ghoul.
I have the I introduced two different people today to Pinup Palmer that didn't know about her.
Really? Did
Yeah,
you have you watched the Christmas special from last year?
no,
Oh yeah, you got to put that on. It's clean and you can show it in the store. I wish she'd do one. Maybe she put one up today, for all I know. But I was hoping it would be an annual thing for her to do a Christmas show.
I tell people about her, but I haven't even seen her myself.
Well, I we paid for friendly TV to get Me TV and the cartoon Me TV, and then I went to watch it the other night, and when on Black Friday when you said they had black and white cartoons, and I said it won't work, Cleo, and she says I unsubscribed to that a couple of months ago because you never watched it, and I said you're right, we paid for it, and then I never turned it on, and she eventually just said to hell with this and unsubscribed. But I don't know. Yeah, I think that I think she's really talented.
This comic's probably worth a bunch of money now.
Well, that's not the one I got. That's the one you're keeping, right?
Yeah, you had to order 10 to get that.
Yeah. I don't know. It seems like there's a big following of Svengoolie if you look on Facebook. I don't know.
Yeah, he has a big following, but out here he doesn't because nobody knows who he is out here.
Well, you kind of have to be. I think the people that watch Me TV are older people or really cool younger people, but there aren't many of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
want to
there's
get
Missing
into him.
Mars. Kevin, you got enough to send me a grab bag? I think he's finishing it up.
He wants another one?
Oh wait, where are you? Wait, did you already send that package out?
No, it's right here. It's getting ready.
Okay, is it up to his? What did he send? 50.
Yeah, here it's right here. I still might add a few couple things to it.
Okay, so it sounds like he might be able to get it to you tomorrow, possibly. Missing Mars.
Yeah,
No, the
definitely.
one you got ready.
Yeah, it's shipping tomorrow. Postman already came today before I had it ready.
Kevin, sticker me too.
Oh, you want a sticker? Okay. You want the colored one or the black and white one?
Oh, he's
Color
wanting
or black
both.
and white? He said both?
Yes.
Okay.
He says my comic boxes are too naked. Are you still getting stuff from those claim sales, Missing Mars? $2 claim sales.
I'm giving you a creature board flyer too.
Claim sales, yes. What have you gotten that was really cool from a claim sale lately? I stopped watching the claim sales because it's a bad addiction. I just couldn't take it. And most of the books are no, it's not a fun experience to watch a claim sale. It's very horrible, actually. Yes, that's fantastic. Richie Cunningham. Oh, I got some 50s Tom and Jerry. Yeah. Oh, okay. Look at that trash. That's hilarious. Oh my God. Are they making a remake of Return of the Living Dead? I saw something about trailer for Return of the Living Dead coming January 2014, 2024, or whatever year, 25, whatever is coming up.
You think they're gonna do an offer with these? You cut them out?
I'm thinking that's a joke, but he's got a 50s Classics Illustrated Junior Penny Prince. Yeah, I don't know. I don't never I never heard of Penny Prince, but yeah. Just saw a film, Countess Dracula, says August Ascetic. Change of pace because instead of drinking blood, she smears the blood on her face to keep young complexion. It doesn't work because Hillary Clinton, it's just not working for her, man. It's kind of working a little bit for Marina Abramovich because I think she's like 80. She doesn't look that old. She kind of looks like she's my age, but it's not working as much as they think it does. All the human blood they bathe in. Yeah. Little Audrey, that's a good buy. 1962. Wally. I don't know Wally. Oh my God. What's going on with his little Tyrannosaurus Rex arms? Who? Oh, no, they're bent. But
Right?
what is he from?
Indiana Jones, right?
I
One
thought
of the
that was
bad
my
guys.
first thought, but it's a little. Come on, Steven Spielberg. You can hire some better people to sculpt your figures. Oh my God. Joe DiMaggio. What is Wally missing Mars? You've got to stage a Sergeant Pepper album cover with all these weird action figures. That's good. 65 fighting forces from DC. Yeah, Wally is Gold Key. Yeah, well, the lifelike laugh getter. It must be really cold outside. I feel like there's cold moving air around my feet. Let me see what the temperature is like out there. It is 14 degrees. It says it feels like 2 degrees. My God.
You can hang this anywhere.
Yeah, hopefully not in a church.
It said anywhere.
Yeah, yeah. It's wait, let me see the back card. On your bar in the den, is that what it says?
Or in your
In
window.
your window. You got a 1972 Korak. Yeah, those claim sales are uh, not for the faint of heart. I
I wish
don't.
somebody had a claim sale for Halloween masks.
Oh yeah, for $2 each. Damn, that's an amazing collection. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Are you getting one of these?
Me?
Yeah.
Uh, well, uh, you don't have another one, do you?
Yeah, I have two right here. But I'm
Uh,
keeping one.
well, it seems like there were two masks. That's the one that Meyer just got.
Meyer just got that and he got his I think his has the best hair. Either that or because I put it in a bag and it's been in the bag for a few weeks, so it's like perfect. Or he did something with it, like maybe he combed it out. I don't know.
Oh, you're okay. You're because you saw a picture of his online. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
He
his.
may he may come on here in a minute and show it.
I thought mine had the best hair, but I think his does.
Well, what's the well? He can show it. How much is it?
Um, Normally they're 60, but I was gonna give it to you guys for 50. And then
Yeah, well,
this one's 30.
that's fantastic. I'd have to.
Remember,
Uh,
you put them together like this. Wait, hold on.
I
This is how you pose them like this.
right. Yeah, like a cover of a romance comic. I uh, I would love one for 50. I just I need to be careful because I got so much I got to get from him. Um, but yeah, is it real limited where it's going to go out of print pretty soon or something?
No, I'll save it for you if you want it. I like to get them right away before the mold just
Yeah, well,
goes bad.
you might have to save it it might be summer before, but I would like one. Yes.
Ow.
What do people from? Oh, we're starting to get a lot of comments now. August says, from Charlton, I used to get Kid Montana. That comic had Pete Morrissey art, which some fans say was too static. Some super wet and moist says, I think that's one of your best looking masks. The one with the eyeball falling out. Yeah, it is really fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, I like getting them right away because the mold starts to depreciate after a while.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
Right now they look good because you get all the details.
Yeah, what's the company it's coming from again?
Well, they bought Don Post, so they put Don Post, but it's Trick or
Right.
Treat.
So how did Don Post did they keep making new molds from a master? How did they keep them going for decades without
Yeah, they make off of the master mold. They make other mold. They have tons of molds. They have master molds, and then they can keep making molds off the master mold.
Okay.
Once it wears out, they have another mold.
Uh man.
This is one of the best sculpts ever made, I think.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's definitely that's not currently available, is it?
He'll make them for you. They're one offs. You have to ask him to make one.
Okay, so the Vampira 616 scale figure, is that something you can get, or is it something that you wouldn't be able to get a wholesale on?
I've never. We have to ask Meyer what that company is because I've never. I think I've heard
Uh,
of the company, but I don't. I don't remember where I heard of it. Maybe I've heard of it
I
talking
think
about
from
it.
Myers, that's the only
Yeah.
place I've heard of it.
Yeah, I used to be more into 12-inch figures like 20 years ago.
Well, 12-inch figures are great, but I'm mainly in it for Vampira. I mean, I love 12-inch figures, but
I like them too, but they just take up so much room.
yeah.
I mean, even the box takes up a lot of room, or if you display it loose, it takes up a lot of room.
August Aesthetic says, you remember seeing that zombie mask all the time on the famous Monsters back cover during the 70s? Yep.
They put it on the front cover on one of the annuals or whatever, right?
Yeah, they had it all over the magazine. It was like something you'd see all the time. It seems
They
like in
had
the
it
magazine.
everywhere, and only like 30 copies sold though.
Yeah, well,
It was expensive. It was anything over like the regular Don Post for like $35. That was a lot of money.
$35 in 1966 money was probably $150 or more in our money now. Yeah, insane amounts.
And for a mask, it wasn't like a collector's item back then. It was just a mask.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody thought it was going to be worth anything. They were just going to wear it on Halloween.
Super Wet and Weiss says sold most of my 1/12 scale. Same reason, no room.
Yeah, I wish more people would come in with their masks and sell them to me.
Yeah, well, um,
I have a
you
couple
could.
kids that they hunt for me. They're out there hunting for them.
Well, I mean, you could put another ad in Monster Bash and say that you're looking to buy masks and comic books and whatever
Oh,
else.
I should do a an ad where the masks are in the background.
Uh, yeah, you should. Actually, that background is spectacular. Um, and yeah, definitely.
'Then you really start when you start displaying the hands too.
Yeah, yeah.
1970.
Oh, I remember when you
Starting
got that.
Yeah, because I had Fred. I got this from Pedal and Pete. I got this in Pedal
Does
and Pete.
Peddlin' Pete has he done any auctions lately?
I haven't seen him. I think he got discouraged the last one he tried doing.
I think he does them somewhere else other than YouTube. Mostly, I see him doing videos of himself lifting weights, and but my wife sure enjoys watching auctions. She thinks he's hilarious.
I remember these kind of bags. Do you remember? I remember buying a Bob's Big Boy like bank, and he came in one of these kind of bags.
It seems like I kind of remember him for this, but
You remember that? It's kind
yeah,
of bags
I
where you
mean,
can open them.
I remember bags like that. I just don't remember what came in them, but yeah, I remember whether they had the little pegs that closed them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
What's over here?
yeah, that's hilarious. Thank you for sending me one of those.
Did I get you
Uh,
one of these?
yeah, I got one of those and that little weird squirt gun.
Does it still smell?
Oh, I didn't take it out to see. Um, it's just I have good memories of JP patches from 5th grade when I lived in Seattle. One of those I'd like someday if you ever find another one of those, because I had that when I was a kid. Woolworth.
Oh, this is a good figure. I should have put this one over there.
Oh wow! Wait, can you still get that?
Yeah, nobody orders this.
I would love that with that card.
Oh, look, I have a. Look, I can put my Frankenstein in there right now. Or should I put Mummy in there?
Um, Let me see what you're talking about.
Should I put Mummy in there? He fits.
Oh, well. Do you have a backing card for it?
Yeah.
Well, is
Frankenstein.
he looks all 70s with his shirt unbuttoned. Um, well, the mummy fits better in it and looks more um, complete. Um,
Fills up the box more.
yeah. Well, here's the link to come on. Myers watching a football game, but he can probably come on if he's not able to come on tonight. I'll do a stream on Saturday or Sunday, and he can show us his mask then. And so I'll do a stream Saturday and Sunday during the day when my wife's working, and then Monday, hopefully I'll get a package in the mail and I'll open it and do a show. Um, and I keep saying, what do you guys think? These live streams or like a cam show that I record, the recorded shows look better because they're high definition. StreamYard isn't high definition. So I think they look better, but someone was saying that it's like, no, there's no difference. They're both just kind of cinema verite. They just show IRL in reality, what you're doing, and that's true. I don't edit them or anything, but I think it looks better when it's canned, but then you can't interact with people when it's canned. It's just me talking, not talking to other people. That
I think
may,
I think the next phone I get, I'll try to get one with a better camera.
yeah, because then you could do your own shows, and you need to at some point show yourself because I think people relate more when there's a face. And um, yeah, and then I think maybe more people will start calling you and stuff because they'll know. It'd be like their local comic store person because they can see you and it's like they're there. Um,
Or I scare them away.
oh, come on, man! Look how popular what is that show called? Comic Book Palace. I mean, I don't want to insult that guy, but he looks like one of your masks. And he's very popular. He's a fun guy to watch. The guy that hates everything. It was Comic Book Palace, right?
Oh
You know
yeah,
that? Yeah, I mean, I don't want to talk badly about someone. he's he. Oh my God, I need to shut up. That's why I get myself into trouble because he could be watching. No, I doubt it, but uh,
that's how a comic book guy should look.
yeah, exactly. It's like, right. Um,
We don't
yeah,
promote.
someone
We
that
don't
looks like
promote.
Warren Beatty that collects comic books, I don't trust them. It's like, wait, you look too. You got to be a weird looking person to be a comic collector. What's wrong with you, man?
You
Uh,
can't be athletic. You can't lift weights.
I need to get in better shape, man. Last year I was in such bad shape around this same time. I could barely walk. I could barely stand up, and I'm doing better now. But I need to get into much better shape. I'm gonna try to really make an effort. That's gonna be my New Year's resolution. I'm gonna try to do that. So, I sighed at the exact same time as Alex Jones. I was going. And then I saw he was going, at the same time. Well, man, um, the thing, back to what I was saying about 3 hours ago, is how do you get a copy of Time magazine? I guess you have to go to Barnes and Noble. If they, do they even still have it? I can look it up to see if they still have a print. I don't think a lot of magazines are still published. Like, I don't think, is Playboy still published? I don't think so. Oh man. So the Monsterizer was made for these.
Oh, this fell
Oh
on his
shit.
head. You see that? He did like a head plant. You see that?
Yeah, there's people on Instagram that post videos of real people like falling and catching on fire and stuff and being run over by trucks. And Instagram has no problem with that, but they'll take down a picture of Shemp Howard because they think it's Hitler. They don't mind showing people horribly turned into pancakes. So the Monsterizer was made for these figures,
Yeah,
the ones that,
the ones I
oh,
just got. Yeah,
oh, okay. Well, the Monsterizer is okay. I guess at the time when these, what years were these coming out?
78 to 80.
I guess I just thought it was junk when it was coming out. I'm sure I saw them and just thought, ugh. But now I regret it.
Hmm.
But the Monsterizer, if I was aware of it, that's an amazing thing. There's now see, you've got a much higher quality figure in there.
Yeah, I put a NECA figure.
Yeah, if you put a NECA figure in the Monsterizer from Remco, then who does the replica of the Monsterizer Super 7?
No, NECA made this Monsterizer.
Oh, okay.
We can put the mummy in there.
Shemp and Mo, my favorite stooges of Super Wet and Moist. This is like something Dr. Fauci would do, take an Egyptian mummy and electrify it. He used to do terrible things to beagles. I need to be quiet because Drew can hear that, but Drew is a beagle. She doesn't like to hear about Dr. Fauci.
You think he'll ever get arrested for what he did?
I think that he's about to get a blanket pardon, along with just about every other criminal that's worked under Obama, you know, because whoever's controlling Obama, Obama's controlling Biden, but there are powers above Obama that, are in Stavro Blofeld, Klaus Schwab, BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street.
I put him in here. Let's see if it makes him glow.
Is he a glow guy?
I thought they all were, but
Man, this is exactly how you turn an Egyptian mummy into dust, I think.
oh, he's glowing a little. You can't see it, huh?
Well, the problem is with the phone has glow coming from the screen that it makes it hard to see the glow unless it glows insanely. What was glowing last night? Was it
Yeah.
Svengoolie? Yeah, well, just a little.
Yeah.
Svengoolie, though, was lit up like a Christmas tree, though, last night.
Yeah, certain things glow more than others. Do they lose their glow or do they just stay the same? Yeah, they lose it. See that? Look how fast it disappears. Watch.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, it doesn't stay long.
I think when they get old, they lose their glow.
Well, not some things do. It depends on what they're made out of. I wonder what they put in these things, man. I just don't know.
Yeah,
Um,
because let's do Svengoolie.
Someone needs to get a Geiger counter on these toys. I just don't know, man.
Let's see how much lead's in the paint. This thing's gonna glow. Watch this.
Yeah, that glows.
It stays too.
If you were to get another one of those and take him out of the package and put him into the monsterizer and sent that video to Svengoolie, I bet he'd play it on the show. An action figure of himself in a monsterizer.
That would be pretty cool.
I but you'd have to.
Let's see if this one's a glow in the dark one or if he's the regular one. I hope he's the regular one because the regular ones are harder to get.
He doesn't look like a glow in the dark guy, but who
I hope,
knows?
I hope he's not.
Sometimes it's just the like the Mego
Yeah, he's
monsters.
not.
It's just the eyes glowed and the hands.
Yeah, he's not the glow, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Oh, let's look at Tarman.
Oh yeah, that'll glow well.
If he's made with the same thing Svengoolie is, he'll glow well.
Yeah, Tarman is a great. He was designed to be an EC kind of corpse.
He's the best thing about that movie.
Yeah, and there were a lot of good things in that movie, but
He was the
they were
best.
they were yes, I agree with you. But
He glows.
that redhead that was dead, that was only the
Oh yeah,
spine up, that was
yeah. She
saying
was
it
like, "Kill
hurts to
me."
be dead. That and the spine was moving. That was a pretty big highlight too. We loved that movie when it came out.
There was a lot of people that didn't like it because they thought it was too seedy.
Um, too seedy, huh?
Yeah, like
What was
like
terrible was Return of the Living Dead Part Two. You mean because of the nudity?
I think so. And the yeah, I think that's
That
why.
was in the original Night of the Living Dead had nudity from 1968, and it had a little girl repeatedly stabbing her mother to death with a spade. It was pretty extreme. The real Night of the Living Dead. Yeah, that glows great.
Let's
And
look at
it's
the. I heard people tell me that they didn't like the way the punk rockers were portrayed.
oh, that it wasn't realistic.
Yeah,
Oh, please. It was a fun movie.
I love the movie. Yeah. I probably saw that movie before the first one.
Now, my friend worked on, was it part three that had Kent McCord in it? Uh, I think
She goes
where the
blue.
guy brings his girlfriend back from the dead. I think it's part three. He worked on that on the special effects, and um, he
This girl
got
barely glows.
what glows on her. I don't see anything.
She goes. Her legs and arms glow blue, and that's it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can barely see it on camera. I'm not seeing it on my phone.
Yeah, it's a blue light, so your phone produces blue light, so it's probably
Oh,
flashing.
yeah. I think that blue light is frying my eyes. I gotta figure out how to stop this. Oh boy.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this guy. Is there any glow in the dark channels where they just show things glowing in the dark?
I don't know. There has to be, but I don't know.
That might be my niche market.
Ooh, that's nice.
Hear that sound it makes?
Yeah.
Is that too loud?
What do you mean? Is it too loud?
Can't hear that?
I hear it fine. Yeah.
I wonder if the original one made that noise. That'd probably drive parents crazy.
I don't know. Can't be any worse than what would be the worst sound? Probably an electric football set.
Oh yeah, the rattling sound.
Oh yeah, the electronic humming and it was unbelievable.
Or like Simon Says or something like that.
Drum sets probably are rough on Christmas morning. SSP racers, I don't know. I I thought I love the sound of those, but that could annoy a parent possibly, especially when the car flies under their feet. Man, well, I guess I'm gonna probably head
Yeah.
upstairs because I'm starting to get cold down here. But um, Meyer's probably busy watching the football game. He'll probably come on soon. We'll see his masks yet. I just hope I wasn't coming across as rude because I wanted to see all your stuff first, and then I wanted to see his. But people
No, we
said,
didn't know he didn't know he was leaving right away.
well, that's true. But I felt like I was like ignoring him because I knew you had told me earlier you got all this other stuff like that. Man, how much was that Monster Bash book about the guy's life again?
It's regular 30, but he's running a special on it, or regular 40, but he's running a special. And
For 30.
he sold so many copies, he had no idea people were going to be interested in reading it.
Oh, I can't wait to read it. I gotta figure out how to. I think what I'm gonna do. Shit! On Saturday, I'm gonna draw some pictures, and I got a whole stack of paper here. I got sketchbooks and stuff, and I'm gonna do some drawings, and you guys can like I'll take commissions. Like you say, okay, draw me a picture of blah 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 for $30 or so, I don't know, 50 or whatever, and I'll draw it up live, and then I'll sign it and date it, and because that way I can raise some money because right now I'm getting into some trouble buying all this stuff. Maybe I could raise enough money to get that first Mary Jane comic, but that's I'm dreaming, man. If you guys want to buy some art from an old man, I'll be
Can
glad
you
to
draw
sell it to you.
fast, or does it take a long time?
I can draw pretty fast, a lot faster than it takes me to paint, but I paint pretty fast too. Problem is I don't have the paint, but I have markers and I have paper. It's like if I do paintings, they're only I'm not I don't think I have any white paint or black paint. These are
You
kind
have
of
a
important colors.
you have
Um,
acrylic, or do you have oil
I
paint?
I paint with acrylic. I tried painting with oil one time, and I was trying to paint like a Sheena jungle girl. I'll show you that on the next show. I just found it's painting with oil. You have to wait, and you have to be patient, and that's not something I am. You have to let it dry, and then you come back and add another layer. And
Yeah,
no, with
I buy oil paint.
acrylic is a lot easier to fix mistakes, and you can work more quickly. And that's just what I work in. And I'm not that good, but
I can't
um,
buy oil paintings in the summer either. I have to buy oil paintings in the winter.
because they get damaged in transit to you.
The oil will it won't it'll smear off there in the summer.
You mean in the mail?
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm. When it's 100, almost 200 degrees in a mail truck.
It ruins oil paintings. So
Yeah,
you've seen that happen, huh?
yeah, yeah.
I didn't know. Even an old painting that's been made 50 years ago is that'll happen to it.
Yeah, because the oil heats back up and drips. Yeah,
I didn't even know that was possible.
yep. Yeah, I don't buy records in the summer. I don't buy oil
Oof.
paintings in the summer.
My gosh, man. So the Spider-Man, the expensive one that would need to be like half down. Um, I'll
That
figure out.
Mary, that Mary Jane you really like that, huh?
Yeah, well, that's that's something I've always loved, that comic. But even in the '70s, I couldn't afford that comic because
Candles I don't buy in the summer.
oh yeah. Well, now's the season to buy skulls and paintings. Um, well, let me uh, let me sign off. I'm gonna hang around for a second, Kevin. I want to ask you a couple of questions, and then I'm gonna go bundle up and try to relax. I've been up since like 4 in the morning,
Yeah,
maybe earlier.
I gotta go outside and get some fresh air. It's hot. It's
All
hot in
right,
here.
so I'll see you all Saturday morning, and take care, everybody. Don't take any wooden nickels. Goodbye.